our favorite time of the week, Saturdays. We love Saturday.
Why are you being such a jerk?
Mish.
Saturday. Live your life. Live your truth.
Live your best Saturday life. Mish just needed to show up to show all of you that it was Saturday and that he's ready to party.
You know what it is? I didn't give him a chicken finger, so he's pissed.
I would be too.
That last one was for him.
Honestly, if you had chicken fingers and didn't give me one, I would be upset.
You know what? You know why I don't give it to him? Because yesterday I gave him one and he left it in the middle of the carpet.
It's a power move.
Sorry, Mish didn't need a chicken finger?
Yeah, he took all the breading off of it and then left the dick in.
See, Kiki was the chicken one that they made a good pair.
They did make a good pair, except for the fact that Kiki
hated each other.
Yeah, except for the fact that they hated each other and Mish would attack her and stress her out, and then Kiki would go and pee on my roommate's couch.
Oh man. Another power move.
Just constant power dynamics between your
You got a problem with your roommate? Pee on their couch.
It's true. It works every time, doesn't it, Sean?
Every time.
Every time.
Tim, what is our printer doing?
The printer's just cleaning itself, so don't worry, guys. It's just taking a bath. It's Saturday night,
8:02.
That's the time.
That's the right time to do it, I guess.
It's the printer's time.
I put my name on the schedule, just like everybody else.
Oh man, I feel like we should just kind of. We have announcements, don't we? We have lots of announcements.
It's huge. It's huge.
A lot of announcements.
Let's do it.
Huge.
Firstly, guys, we're super excited to announce that this stream has gotten its first sponsor, Legend Craft. They are a woodworking company that makes tabletop tables and accessories. They're awesome. They have some really cool stuff. We got a little video during the intermission break that kind of explains things a little better. So I'll let that do the talking. But yeah, go over to their Instagram at legendcraft.ca. And if you use the
I'll
code...
share it on our Instagram.
Yep. And if you use the code Blackwater, you'll get 5% off your shopping. And that's dope. And then a little bit of that helps the stream. It supports a Canadian company. It supports us. It's awesome. And then the other thing I was going to talk about is we have a subreddit set up. So if you want to chat all things Blackwater, and you're looking for a place to do that, go to Reddit. It's just under the BlackwaterDnD subreddit, and come join us, have fun, chat, say whatever you want.
We'll be there. We'll hang out.
Emma, I think you have something to
little
chat
tiny
about?
baby announcement. Just hyping again, Chatwater on Monday. We will be talking all things Kokanee Lightkeeper as Matt joins us. So if anything comes up that you think might be that you want to hear him talk about, or you have any other questions that you think would be useful for us to talk about on Chatwater, whether soon or like on a later topic, post them in the chat with the hashtag chat. Whoa, I'm getting some weird feedback. Hashtag Chatwater. So yay, that's very exciting. We're very excited. Sean, that is a good mug.
That's a great bed, though. Did you see? Has anyone seen Adam's?
Yep. Their mugs. Yeah, their mugs are great.
We went to London Drugs today, and these were $2.99 each.
I didn't get to see. Can someone tell me what Adam's mug says?
Just guess.
No.
It's the queen.
So cute. Mish is really up in my space tonight.
It definitely tastes like a new mug, and it's a little...
Did you wash it? You have to wash it.
Of course I washed it. I'm not an animal.
I have a fun
Why
mug.
does it taste like new mug?
I don't know.
I have a fun mug too. But...
Ooh, okay. I
What
guess.
does that say? Put it to the camera. Let my eyes get into it. Oh, my cat loves me the best.
That's nice.
That
So we
is
all gotta
nice.
up our mug game, I guess.
I went back to my house and grabbed mugs.
Oh,
Oh, jeez.
I just have a dumb water bottle.
Yeah, I think it's just the
Same.
folks at the fucking Carlson home got to step up their mug game. I think.
Okay,
Shame.
okay, give me
Oh,
one
fine.
fucking second.
We
Okay.
will. Yeah, we're waiting.
Oh.
Yeah.
You won't.
You won't.
He's gone into the kitchen.
Tell him you won't.
No, I can't yell. down the hallway.
You could.
Why don't you yell at the baby?
Yeah, I'll yell and wake my toddler up. It'll be great. It'll be great.
She can join the stream. She can.
She would be so excited. She gets so enamored with all forms of video chats. It's amazing. Oh, you're very sweet. Thank you.
Oh.
Yeah, this is my mug for this evening. So
I'm sure that will be fully
cheers, all of
adequate.
you.
We'll just wait.
That is very much adequate.
This is my mug.
That is very much adequate.
Let's get. And when I drink this at home, my kid goes, "He's pointing." Yeah, it's a great mug.
He's
Oh my
pointing.
God. He's pointing.
He's pointing.
Should we play some D&D, guys?
Yeah, I think we got to roll that special intro though.
The special intro.
Fine. Just someone's asked the promo code for 5% off Legendcraft
Yes.
is Blackwater, just our name, Blackwater.
Blackwater.
But yeah, we're gonna roll a special intro for you all.
Oof.
Get yourselves ready.
Oh no, we got that dead air. What's happening? Do you want to have quiet secret talk? Well, we have technical difficulties.
talk.
It's
Is
coming.
it quiet secret talk? I know it's coming.
So
Hey, man.
secret.
Apparently the host disabled screen sharing, and that's how we share things. So
Who's the host right now?
host should work on that.
Who's the host? Is
Oh,
this
no.
ASMR water?
Who's hosting?
This is the special intro.
This is a special intro, guys.
Should we all start singing by whispering?
Yes.
Now
No.
whisper singing.
Guys, they're all gonna be slightly off because Zoom lag.
Stuck in quarantine, and there's nothing on TV. Come on down. Come and see Blackwater
D&D.
Blackwater D&D.
Blackwater D&D.
Oh fuck! Oh god!
Here we go.
When you're stuck in quarantine and there's nothing on TV, come on down, come and see Blackwater D&D. We've got nowhere to go, so let's start the show. Blackwater D&D.
Oh,
So charming, so
gosh.
handsome.
Oh my god.
Good.
Wow.
So warm in here.
This is true. I have 12 years of conservatory training on piano, and I had to go to a Bo Burnham video to be like, Bo, how do I sound good at piano when I don't really know what I'm doing? He's like, throw in an arpeggio, and I'm like, I know this is a comedy video, and you're being ironic, but I did it.
Say the word arpeggio as much as
Just
possible.
say arpeggio a lot. So thank you, Bo.
Your skills and your
Amazing.
It works
Ooh.
though.
So
All
you know,
right.
let no one say that Blackwater doesn't keep our promises, which means if we make 420 followers, then Lennon has to do the goat salute.
Has to.
It's true.
Has
Also,
to.
I realized that there was some promises made about 350 people being able to choose how I shaved my beard. I never agreed to it, but here we are. I've shaved my beard.
No, it's now how you grow your beard. So it's just which parts you
Oh.
shave, and we get to see you go through the awkward stages of a handlebar.
That's
Even better.
bad.
Even
that's
better.
the
No,
that's the grave
I-
you dug for yourself.
My
Yeah.
counter offer is I have a bunch of pictures of my beard as it progressively got shaved off.
Oh, it's
And
so
I will,
good.
Which are
I will
very
good.
release those
Very
pictures
good.
at 350. I'm willing to release those pictures at 350.
A little
No,
gallery.
no. It's either you grow it in the way we decide, or you just shave your eyebrows off and attach them to the
No,
part of
'cause
your
I now have
face
to-
that you
I
decide.
now have to physically go into
I
the
have
place that I
Probably
work
enough
now.
extra
So
to lend you.
Well, we'll see when we get 350. But
I guess we'll see.
We'll say.
Let's see what happens. All right. So, for those of you
Okay.
just joining us tonight, after some discussion around removing Velsum's soul from Spooky's body, Blackwater decided to make the attempt at Temple Philenis instead of the elemental plane of air. Traveling there, they were asked by Oftish not to perform the attempt on the temple grounds, as she believed that it could put everyone at the temple at risk. Everyone decided to stay in Spooky's magnificent mansion for the night, with the exception of Finnan, who spent the night with the priestess Trixalia. In the middle of the slumber party in the mansion, one of the servants beckoned letters away as the mansion, now under Velsum's control, separated the party to take on Kokanee and Neppy alone, while Spooky slumbered and Callie was forced to look on. The pair fought valiantly, and Callie was able to misty step to them and join the fray. However, Velsum managed to dominate her mind and turned Callie against her friends. She killed Kokanee, and shortly after Letters managed to join the fray, he was also cut down, nearly dying. But Neppy managed to finally dispatch what was left of the Lich, beheading him with her spiritual weapon. The party was left reeling after the fight, with feelings of guilt lying heavy on Callie and Finnan. A very brief goodbye was made at the temple, as Letters teleported everyone back to Blackwater Keep in Wulfrene, upon Callie's request. Upon returning home, Callie sought out her wife, Kamea, immediately for comfort after the ordeal. You all continued to go about your business through the evening. Finnan spent his time training Letters, tying one on at the Blackwater Bar and Grill, and Kokanee, Neppy, and Yana retired to their chambers. As the night wore on, you all managed to get some rest. As morning comes, you find yourself back in your home, Wulfrene.
Probably upon first light, Neppy would be up for her prayers, waiting for Kokanee to wake up if he was not far behind her, I'm assuming. Darling, I wanted to wait to ask you, but I don't know if we have the time to wait. Alamure is still in the bag, and the number of days remaining on the spell I cast on him before he starts to decompose at a more accelerated level are waning, and I worry that if we leave for the Earth plane with him still in the bag, time could pass and we could be stuck there for longer than we intend. Now, if you wish me to, if you wish to speak to him, if there's anything you wish to say, either I can help with that. I can ask him questions for you and get some form of answer from him. Or I know likely you can do that as well. And perhaps you can talk to him. And if you would have me, I would stay here with you for whatever you need.
Can I just have him, please?
Yes, of course. So I'll set the bag down and then slowly remove him with as much reverence as I would give any body. Nothing special, nothing less. And just place him on the floor of our room. Do you wish for time alone?
Please. I think I'm gonna take him into my study.
Of course. I will leave you to your time with him. If you need anything, I won't be far. All right?
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I would lean in and just press my forehead to his. I have never had to do what you are about to with someone of this nature. Know that whatever you do here is right and what you may need. And I would leave him to his space. I wouldn't be far, within 100 feet, if he needed to send a message to me. Yeah. I'd go putter about the house.
Just gonna drag him into my study.
Can you drag him across the stones?
Kokanee would pull him into the study, and he's got. I imagine the night before that he basically just like got home, dumped everything on the ground, and went to bed.
Yeah.
Like kicked his boots off, shrugged everything off of his shoulders, and it's lying on the pile on the ground. And so Kokanee would pull him into the study and prop him sort of sitting up just in a corner.
Okay. So you kind of prop him at the end of your workbench, just kind of sitting there, sort of slumped. See the wounds still there, kind of dried blood on him, but intact.
And Kokanee is going to grab a chair, sort of pull it over, and sit in front of him for a little bit. Probably waits 10 or so minutes, and then gets up and goes and gets all of his stuff from the other room. Starts cleaning and pulls out his guns and his sword and starts cleaning them and taking them apart and slowly and methodically and carefully doing every little bit. And once all of that was properly back in order, Kokanee would go back and sit back on this chair right in front of Alamir. Just take another few minutes. And he would cast Speak with Dead.
You see the kind of divine energy sort of channel through your hands into the body as you see kind of like the chest kind of rise as if filled with air in kind of a stiff mechanical way. You see like the face moves slightly, but you can see the eyes are still very much dead, but there is kind of that facsimile of life. Kind of looks up. As you hear kind of an exhale.
Hi, Dad.
Just kind of looks. Hi.
Why? I mean, I have so many questions to ask you. Why did you hurt me so much?
I didn't have a choice.
Why didn't you have a choice?
Because our ancestor made a deal.
Why did I have a choice?
I don't know. I think maybe when he took your heart, that was it. I'm sorry.
Why?
I didn't have the strength to do what you did.
It was my mom.
Her name was Nella. And you hear as he kind of finishes the sentence, you can see the chest start to retract as the air kind of escapes, and you see the body kind of slump once again.
I cast it again.
I don't know if you can.
Yeah.
You get
Can you
one,
not?
right?
You only get one?
I think you can only use it
You
on
only
one
get
corpse.
one.
Tell
It's
him, Spider-Man.
5.
Yeah, you get 5 questions. But then spell failed if the corpse was the target of the spell within the last 10 days.
Mhm.
So you go to cast it again, and you can see that the magic doesn't seem to take as the body goes limp.
Not fucking good enough. Um, I'm gonna message Neppy. I need the bag.
I'll be there in a moment. Neppy would come back, bag in hand. Do you wish for some form of burial or disposal? Moving of the body?
Yeah, I want to move it. Can we put it in the bag?
Yes. I'm happy to keep him in there if you wish.
I just need to use them to move them. I'll bring the bag back in, I don't know, an hour.
Of course. All right. If you... I'd like to think that I know when you wish to speak and when you wish to not. So I'm not going to pry. But know that I will listen and sit, and we can talk about whatever you need. And Neppy would already be putting him in the bag.
I know. And I appreciate it.
Of course.
But
Anything.
this is what I got to do.
Yes.
Shove him in the bag.
Load him back up to the bag.
I offer the bag to
Yeah, I'm gonna
Koken if he wants it.
take it and go.
So you head out as this is happening. Callie, you come to in the Gatestone Keep as you hear kind of like a setting down of a tray. As you kind of, your eyes open, you can see Kamea sets down kind of a small platter with tea and some simple pastries. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you feeling?
Not great.
Hmm.
You know when like something really bad happens and you wake up and you have like that second of forgetting that it happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just had that. So I was really okay for a second there. I know we'll probably have to like leave at some point today. You know, you've so many like, but could you stay with me until I go?
Of course. Of course. Always.
Okay. Yeah. There's so many things. And so many reasons that I'm like not okay right now.
Start at the beginning.
Beginning. Backwards are just what happened recently.
Wherever that is for you.
Well, we're out of diamonds now. So if we can't get any more diamonds and anyone dies, it'll be my fault that they're dead. Because we used the last revivify because I killed someone. So I might not have killed Kokani because we could have brought him back, but whoever dies next and we can't bring back, that will be my fault.
I guess you just have to find more diamonds.
I guess so.
You are going to the Earth Elemental Plane, are you not?
Yeah.
I'm sure you can find some diamonds there.
I made a promise with Kokani a while back. I haven't told anyone about it. But I always check in with them before we go into a big fight. I made him promise that if more than one of us is down, to save everyone before me, because I would like everyone to be safe before me. So in the case of more than one of us going down, and it's just like a possibility, like it might not happen, but when I'm with our group, I'm the last one that will come up if there's more than one of us down.
I understand that you may not value your life over others, but I value your life quite highly. And if I know anything about your friends, even if you are the last to get up, you will get up.
That is true. I think, yeah. But
Every time you go away, I put my faith in all of them to bring you back. It's the only thing I can do. I get to speak with you sparingly, even if it's in the middle of the night. And I always cherish those moments. But I always fall back on the fact that you have all of them. So there's, in my mind, only one way you don't come back to me. And that's if you all don't come back. And if that day should come, I will mourn.
I always want to come back to you. Oh,
I know you do. That's why you call me beforehand.
yes. I was Neppy has, I don't know if Neppy can do this for you. But she has these like life candles. Just thinking of putting one here. Like I don't know if she can do it twice. I don't know how that really works, but it's a candle, and if I die, the candle goes out. But if up, the candle is on.
I would like that. I mean, it feels a bit like torture to myself. If it goes out, I think I might have a heart attack, but I think that would be good.
Yeah.
It's better than not knowing, I suppose.
So
But you have to call me. If you come back to life, you have to call me right away when you do.
I will. I promise. Be the first.
Don't let me wait.
I swear. Second, do you want to see my new wings? I have new wings. And
You have a new wing?
Callie would turn around, assuming she's not in armor, and she'd show the marks on her back.
What are these? This looks different.
It is from the Matron of Vengeance.
Who's that?
We freed her. She helped us with Velsoom. But also the carnage that she caused was awful. People that were on our side were dead. And the wings are in getting her help against Velsoom. All of us now have these wings on our back because we have sworn fealty to her.
Oh, that is troubling. What does that mean?
I don't know.
Huh. Is she some kind of demon or?
I don't know what she is. She used to be God. And then she got killed and locked away. And then we freed her. Now, I don't think I'm as worried about it as I maybe should be, but it's not, I'm like, it's kind of what happens.
Well, if she ever comes around, I will tell her that you already swore fealty to me, so at least you're all in it together, I suppose. But I'm not sure what to do about that.
I think it's one of those things where we just have to deal with it when it comes. She'll just,
Right.
I'm assuming she'll pop up one day and be like, you gotta do this. And then hopefully it's soon. I don't want it to be like,
Just hanging over your head is almost worse.
yeah. Good.
Thank you for showing that to me.
I'm really scared to go back out there.
That's
I know they're
understandable.
well, like I know they're not mad. At least I think they're not mad. I don't think I'd be mad.
Wasn't your choice, but that
What's-
is understandable. Would be difficult, I can imagine, to fight alongside them after what happened.
Yeah, I just don't wanna. It's happened before. I've gone after Yana before. It's not the first time this happened. And I don't think it would happen if I was smarter, it wouldn't happen. And it's not like I know it's not my fault, but I'm not smarter than I am. I didn't have the chances to. I didn't have those opportunities, and most of my life has been about surviving and getting through. So I know it's not my fault for not being smarter than I am. But if I was smarter, if I was like Yana or Letters, wouldn't that be really anyone? I don't think it would have happened.
That may be true. You may be right. But you can only use what you have now. Your abilities, your strengths. You are at the front. You take the brunt so that they can wield their magic without having to worry. You protect them. That takes incredible strength. You will, I'm sure, as you continue this path, come across other enemies that will try and exploit whatever weakness they can. It sounds like Velsum had a lot of time to learn about all of you and study you. I don't know that a foe like that comes along very often.
No, you're right. Yeah, can we just stay like here till I have to go?
Of course.
I feel like I should go tell Jar that I'm here.
I can send Eva to go and fetch her in a bit.
Yeah.
I'll have a bath drawn. And we can enjoy our tea.
Sounds nice.
I love you.
I love you so much.
All right. So you spend the rest of the morning with Kamea. Kokanee, you head down to the shipyards and you find a rowboat pretty easily. It doesn't take you very much time. You're somewhat known around the city now, and the harbor master is happy to kind of lend you one for the day.
Yeah, you'll have it back in, I don't know, half hour, 45 minutes. I'm just gonna climb in and start rowing.
Row out into the bay.
Probably row, I don't know, 20, 25 minutes out. Open up the bag and just pull him out onto the boat.
Yeah, the boat kind of rocks a little bit as the weight.
You know, Dad, I'm so weak because of you. Dying that many times sort of does that. You sometimes not 100% of your you comes back. But like, I know you can't even hear me, so like, but you know, I've been wanting to say this for 20 years, so you should have just done so much fucking better. I needed you. All you had was sorry. I'd really hoped that, I don't know, at some point we'd get to talk, like, really, while both of us were alive. And I could figure some stuff out, but I guess that isn't in the cards. But honestly, fuck you, dude. I'm gonna push him in.
That's good. So you push him off. There's a splash. This boat kind of rocks a bit as you see his body sink down into the waves beneath.
Sit down. I'm gonna row home. I'm gonna find my wife.
Letters, Yana, Finney.
Yo, let me hop in.
Yeah.
Gorge, Krager.
Oh yeah,
Ted,
dude. Yeah,
This is unbelievable. These chicken
sorry,
eggs.
1 second. My man.
Yeah.
Where's Clack?
We're working on it. But when I left, I said that the Blackwater Bar and Grill, like, we're working on the Scar Fusion, and these scrambled eggs, you've made chicken eggs taste just like spider eggs. These are gonna be the biggest hit. I cannot believe it.
Yeah, that was me. That was my idea. That was all Krager, man.
Dude, Krager, I feel like it's a real team execution. Like, good ideas are one thing, but yeah. So, anyways, just want to start off the good news. Good news, we're gonna do great. Bad news.
If we could just circle back to Clack. Where's Clack?
That's the sort of the compliment sandwich. It's a management technique. Clack is in the elemental plane of Earth. We're gonna go get him. If you guys have anything you need to get from the plane of Earth, because I know it's been a while, we can pick that up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why the fuck did he go back?
Oh, he didn't go back. He got taken. We don't know by who or why yet. We have ideas. I've got a bit of a presentation for when the crew gets back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yo, Krager here. If I could cut in for a sec.
Go for it.
I'm sure Clack will be fine. That guy's great. You guys are great.
Yep.
Could you bring back some spider milk?
Yes, absolutely. I'm actually hoping to bring back some spiders so we could like sort of farm to table situation.
Yeah. We can get our own milking situation.
Because look, the spiders here just they're not the same.
Yeah, no, they're garbage.
They're not scar spiders.
They're so fucking small.
It's absurd. Like,
it's crazy.
Where are the other? Like, you can't. What are we gonna use? Like toothpicks?
I've tried.
I know,
and
Krager.
I've been squishing them. But if I could, we're gonna have to make. We're gonna have to do some excavation then. We're gonna need more sand.
Krager, I'm way ahead of you.
Yeah.
But we'll table that for another day.
Okay.
Excavation is no longer a problem. But yeah, guys, Clack may or may not be fine. But we're gonna go deal with that immediately.
Okay, because dude, if you don't bring Clack home, I'm gonna be choked. That guy owes me 50 gold pieces, so you gotta bring him back.
Gorge, we're gonna do our best, and if we can't bring Clack home, then there's going to be a number of people who also won't be going home to their families ever again, and that's a firebrand promise.
Okay, dude, I get you.
Yeah.
We're gonna kill everybody.
Not everybody, just the people that matter to them.
Okay.
But yeah, if you guys want to throw together the Scar fusion food, I'm sure it's gonna be a big hit. If you guys want to start coming up with some ideas for the Spider Ranch,
can
we make
Spider
Ranch? Like
somebody say Spider Ranch?
Oh, Yana. Sorry, this is.
Sorry,
well,
I was just
it's not technically a gravel boy.
Spiders.
Well, here, come in, have some breakfast. Have some scrambled eggs.
Could I get a plate?
Breakfast.
Could I get a plate of scrambled eggs? I hear they're pretty good.
Absolutely, they're unbelievable.
Thank you.
Yeah, me Tad. I can do that. Just give me a sec.
I have a question. Are spider eggs anything? You guys seem really into the milk, but what
Why
about
would
the
you
eggs?
eat baby spiders?
I don't know. We do it all the time here, but like not really.
I mean, it wasn't Letters. I thought Letters, when he described scrambled eggs, he was like, they're just like spider eggs. Like he was very much talking up the idea of like tasting
spider eggs aren't made from spiders. What are you, a psychopath? It's spider style.
Yeah, I was so confused. I was like, that's
Can you
crazy.
please walk me through what spider style is?
Yeah, I would like to know.
Yeah, absolutely. So you know how like big spiders, they have all this like hair on them, and they'll like flick it at like their enemies and stuff.
Yeah.
Basically, we take that hair and we grind it into like a nice, like, well, not too fine powder. Like, it's important that you still get the texture, and that's sort of a key ingredient to spider eggs.
Dad, I'll just have my eggs easy over.
I've already done them spider style. It takes like no time at all.
Great. I
was just all over that. You didn't see I was doing that.
I'm very excited to try this spider hair omelet.
Yeah. Do you like spice?
Yeah, please spice it so much. Just like
okay.
I want my face to burn.
Grab a handful more of the spider hair.
Just so you guys know, like we don't have access to like the proper spiders here, so we're using horsehair. But we think it's going to be a pretty.
Yeah,
I think it's going to work.
It's similar. It's definitely got a similar vibe situation.
It's not as coarse, but we're making it work.
Yeah.
Letters, as someone who has wined and dined with the like kind of upper crust of this city, often you'll get the complaint that there's hair in their meal. Most people in Wulfrene don't like hair in their meal. Just saying it sounds like a great idea, and I'm so excited to try it. But it might not go so well with the general Wulfrenian population.
Look, it sounds like, by the way I hear it, sounds like Wulfrenians eat baby spiders. So if you'll forgive me, it sounds like you don't know what you know about high cuisine. Look, if people want, like, I don't know what you would call it, like chicken style eggs, they can go anywhere in Wulfrene. If they want Scar Wulfrene fusion, they come to the Blackwater barn.
Also, Letters.
Question.
Yes. Do you have chickens in the Scar?
That's my question.
Yeah, is that right? I was trying to, like, he's talking about eggs and like chicken style. Do you have those? I don't remember seeing any in the Scar.
Oh my God. Okay.
Please walk us through all the eggs you have in the Scar. Thank you.
Okay. Sorry. So the eggs, I've got actual notes here, and let me just make sure.
You've not made notes about eggs, have you, you bastard?
So these are not spider eggs. These are Zorn eggs done spider style.
Yeah. They've got a very
Zorn as in those terrifying mouth monsters that like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their eggs are
Very-
unbelievable.
So
So
juicy.
what
so
we've
juicy.
done is we've taken chicken eggs, because those are the eggs that are available here. I'm trying to find bigger animal eggs, but chickens will do for now. And we've done them like spider-esque style. That's the fusion. So these are chicken eggs with horse hair. But traditionally it'd be Zorn eggs with spider hair, and that's the way we make them.
So
They're
on
so
purpose.
good.
I was talking to Callie the other day, and she was
Yeah.
talking about where she was from and how there's chickens, but they're like really, really big and dangerous and have claws and really long teeth.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they lay eggs. Maybe we should go to the Labyrinth of Glass and try to pick up some. I think she called them dinosaurs.
I like the sounds of that idea.
Get some eggs. They might be big.
I mean, I feel like the Blackwater Bar and Grill could really branch out into a number of egg-producing creatures.
Mm.
We're working on it. You can trust me. But I would love that if you guys like want to contribute to the Blackwater Bar and Grill and make it more of like an exotic destination. Maybe we branch out from Scar Fusion. Maybe we get some Labyrinth of Glass.
Whoa,
fusion.
dude. Whoa.
Fuck.
Let's...
Yeah, sorry, my boots are. We could. Oh, here's the thing. Okay, so we got Blackwater Farms where we keep all our exotic animals that we eat, and we branch out to like the Labyrinth of Class, our high like dining, like the Blackwater Bar and Grills where you come for like a good time. Let's have some like rock salt margaritas,
Dude.
like it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
How much quartz can we get? Like
Dude.
tomorrow, how much quartz can we get?
Depends how it goes in the elemental plane of Earth, because that's where we're
If
going
you can
today.
bring back a bunch of quartz, we could make like a dome underground, sort of a crystal dome.
For the Labyrinth of Class.
Yeah.
When we circle back to the
Gregor,
I did
That
hear
was me,
correctly that
Gorge,
you're.
man.
Oh,
That's all Gorge,
sorry.
baby.
I
Yeah,
did hear
I
correctly
don't
that you're
have
planning to
ideas like
keep
that.
live.
Oh, now I see
giant
your character
spiders.
traits. Thank
Yeah,
you.
I've got a high
Like,
voice.
They're
I've
just,
got a
they're
low
just
God.
passing.
High voice, no ideas. Gorge, low voice, all the ideas.
Yana, I'll be
other way
concerned.
around.
Nope. Okay.
Whoopsies.
And sorry, what was that? I couldn't hear you over the eggs.
No, I'm just. Can we circle back to the live giant monster spiders that you plan to keep?
They're not
At our
monsters, they're
house.
just spiders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever touched one? They're very gentle.
I feel like
mean,
at some
they are
point in my life
vicious.
I've been bitten by a giant spider and it was less than pleasant.
I will just clarify, one tried to kill me. So they are dangerous, but they're to be respected.
Yeah, I mean, that's true of any animal. You get enough chickens
Exactly.
together and they can go mad. Like,
Yeah.
they hunt in packs. Like, it's the same concept.
Gorge
So, like-
did fight a big chicken.
Yeah.
We thought he would have eggs, but that chicken didn't have eggs.
It's the
just
same
fight an
He was
concept.
just strutting around, and he pecked the shit out of Gorge. It was, yeah. People started
So-
throwing money.
Sorry, where was
Was-
this?
There's a,
throwing money?
we were out in Croden's Cross.
Oh, were you chilling with
No.
Duomo again?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
Domo took us there, and
That is his spot. Yeah.
Gorge was like, "I want that big chicken," and Domo was like, "That one doesn't lay eggs," and Gorge was like, "Just watch me," and then that chicken started pecking Gorge, and
Was
they
it-
got into a fight. People
Was it
started
a
throwing
swan?
money.
Was it all white and with a very long neck?
Yeah, no, I was like, it was big. It had like a big red thing. It was like pretty beefy, had a long tail.
Might
It
have
was
just
like a
been a
chicken,
rooster.
but bigger. It was, yeah. Yeah, I think somebody said it was a rooster. I don't know. Do they have good eggs or something?
Yeah. The next rooster you see, you should really try and get some eggs
No,
from
man,
that.
I saw what it did to Gorge. I don't want to tangle with one
I
of
think the
those.
My
takeaway
God.
is there are dangers in any domesticated animals, and we're going to take precautions, but we will have the only like proper spider farm, as far as I can tell, in Wulfrene, perhaps this whole plane. So, I mean, we might
Okay.
not have to be adventuring for $1 much longer.
We don't do that anyway.
We ever made money adventuring? Sorry, I'm not here.
No.
Sorry,
I
maybe
think
I'm
I'm like, do you get
Don't really
do you get
adventure
paid for the things we
hustle,
do?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we've got brand recognition and like the fucking.
Got exposure.
Are you
We're all
doing of
interns.
this for
We're all
exposure?
interns.
Seriously, if you kill this lich, it's really good on your CV.
The bar pays for itself. We have that literal money hole that we can go down at any time we want. Probably not today because time sensitive. You should go to the Scar to get Clack and then probably get the money hole.
Speaking of the Scar, do we want to rally the troops and have a chat?
Yeah, that'd be great. In the meanwhile, have more scrambled eggs.
Oh, I'm just getting my plate now. I can't wait.
Wow.
Yana's eaten a lot of them.
Okay, Yana, I will have you make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh my god.
And Finn and you as well for when
Also,
you eventually eat them.
Sean, when you pulled out what I assume was a piece of paper, I, Emma, have never been more proud of you.
Look, let me show you something because I'm getting so tired of like Sean is bad with names. Letters is not bad with names. So let me show you. I've actually got a little handwritten cheat sheet for the various NPCs and the movers and shakers. It's incomplete right now because I actually forgot the names of most of the people. I was like, Callie's whole entourage. Let's start with her wife. Oh, I never actually wrote this down.
Sean,
There's
but
the
you
bodyguard.
tried. I'm so proud of
I
you.
know. There's Nessa and Neva, and I think it's rude, Tim, that two people in the same entourage are basically the same person. Also,
Hey.
there's like Minlin, the enchanter. I can't remember which part of the world she's
She
from.
lives in Barmwich. We've been over this. so
Write it
much.
down right now.
The
Write it.
local one, though. But this is the thing. This is something I started today. I'm gonna like message you guys later. But like, the sticky notes are real.
Let's talk about it on Chatwater.
So
Oh,
that's
yeah,
a
we have a
natural
whole
one
show
for
about it.
Yana. And Finn, and what was your Constitution save?
15.
15? Okay. Yeah, you managed to get it down. It is it's very earthy.
Letters. This is very
It's not really
coarse.
spicy. Yana, you just start choking on horsehair. It's just fully in your throat. It's
just dander.
It's like
Really
coarse,
try.
and you're really having a hard time.
For the record, it's their main hair. It's like what they make violin bows out of. Like
We're
horse
on
mane.
the darkest
Still,
timeline.
it's chopped
This
up
is
real.
dark.
It's real chopped up real fine. So it's like
Scratchy
Like trying to
powder?
pick-
so
you know, like when you get a
scratchy.
hair stuck in your mouth and you're trying to get it out. She's
No.
It's the best part.
So
Oh, it's so
many.
good because it's like aftertaste.
Devastating.
And she's
Awful.
gonna get
Once
it.
you've eaten scrambled eggs, you never stop eating for the rest of the day. Like you think you've got the last hair, but there's still one there. Like
I gotta say, I've never
Can
had
we
a
trademark
breakfast
that?
quite this itchy.
yeah, right? Welcome to the Scar, baby. Like
Oh, I feel welcome.
Yeah, dude. All our food is itchy.
Oh, great. I'm sure
Yeah.
you guys are.
Well,
Doing well.
itching for some Scar fusion. Can we put that on the sign?
Yeah, way ahead of you, dude.
Yes,
He's got some
Gord.
chalk, and he's like climbed up on the bar and he's writing it out.
while they're recovering from their food, would would Nebby be able to amble her way over to her temple after Kokanee would leave? She would cast sending super quick to Kokanee.
Mhm.
No need to reply. I'll be at my temple. See you when you're back. And that would be it. And she wouldn't, and I would go there.
He would message back. I'll see you there. And that's where he would have headed.
Afterwards. Okay.
Yeah.
So you head over to Temple Caracal, the temple to Nephthisicat in Wulfrene. You find there the two priestesses, Valix and Gisa, are kind of attending to a few people who are praying and kind of moving about the space, and they see you, and they both kind of bow their head. as you
I would
come
in kind as well. Not interrupting them from their work. I would make my way through the temple and look for softly.
You find you kind of go over to her quarters, and you see she's like, as you kind of open, you kind of knock on the door gently, and she kind of opens the door. You see her there, Kenku, priestess, kind of standing before you.
I apologize for the interruption, priestess. I thought I'd let you know that I'm home for the day, and thank you for your prayers. The Lich was defeated, and we were successful.
Thank you, priestess.
I won't keep you, but I was wondering if you may I come in?
Come in. She kind of steps back a bit and gestures you in.
I would sit down, and Neppy would, if you don't mind, I would ask your opinion on something, any insight or guidance, wisdom or knowledge. And I know that you have pledged yourself to follow her grace, but the former matron of Ravens, now the matron of Vengeance, has left a mark on our skin. I asked for aid, and she drove an exceedingly hard bargain, and I agreed on behalf of the party. Whether that was my call or otherwise, it's what I did. And would you take a look for me? We all have them. So any insight you would have would be most pleasant. Every time I brush my hair, I touch it. And
As you kind of go to say that, she sort of like puts her hand on yours. She goes, left mark. She stands up, and you can see she goes over to her dresser, and you can see she kind of pulls open the dresser drawer and kind of fiddles about, and you see she pulls out a small, something wrapped in kind of black cloth. She sits down, she goes over and closes the door and sits down across from you. Matron, left mark. She kind of slowly unwraps it, and you can see inside there is a metallic feather, razor sharp, kind of about this big. It looks like a raven feather.
did she leave that for you? Did it hurt you?
Left. Matron left mark.
She left it here.
Here. And she kind of stands up and she like kind of gestures to her, like next to the bed, like kind of on the ground. She like rubs the ground. Here.
Is it the same thing that's branded into our back?
It looks very similar, yeah.
She called for you. She asked, demanded you to come to her.
Matron left here.
You saw her?
She kind of shakes her head.
I'm sorry, softly.
Matron left here.
She left this feather here. Here, but perhaps I'll show you. Neppy would sit and drop like the shoulders of her vestments, showing the brand on her back.
She kind of sees Matron.
Yes. She asked for fealty, or something she needed done when she saw fit. I don't think it's forever, but
I don't think.
all right. Nebby would kind of cover herself back up. I apologize for the intrusion, softly. You have been your company around
Thank
this
you.
is. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
They were right to have you here in Wulfrene all this time. You are quite the bastion.
Blessings from my goddess.
Blessings from our goddess. Yes,
Blessings from our goddess.
yes. I will leave you to your things and your prayers. I will be in the back room of the temple for a moment.
Thank you, priestess.
The high priest may arrive. You are welcome to call me if he does.
Thank you, priestess.
Thank you.
She kind of bows her head.
Nebby would as well.
Kind of wraps the feather back up, tucks it into a dresser.
Do I get any, like if I pause for a moment, do I get any like bad energy,
Are you
necrotic?
vibe check?
Can I vibe check? Can I vibe check that feather?
Are you like, is this like a detect magic, or are you just trying to see if it has any
Does
kind of...
it give off kind of like the same essence of the Raven Queen, like the same like necrotic nature? Does it seem...
You can make an Arcana check. You wouldn't be able to necessarily discern if it has the same kind of magic, but you can make an Arcana check.
I'm gonna cast.
Tim, is there not a vibe check?
Can I roll for vibe check?
So yeah,
No,
just
it's just a skill called vibe, and you make a vibe check.
Straight
Can I
vibe
make
check.
a vibe check?
And it's charisma based. It's charisma based.
It's
right?
whatever stat you feel most confident in, and depending on the vibe you're trying to get. So
Hell yeah, dude.
This vibe, it would be.
I'm gonna use wisdom for that. I'm gonna use my wisdom to vibe check that.
So while she rolls,
No, it's an Arcana check.
It's an Arcana check.
Yes.
Fine.
Vibe check
It's a.
Just 1 sec.
It's an Arcana check. That's gonna be a 19. I rolled a natural 17.
It does not seem to have any kind of inherent arcane magic that you can that you get an immediate hit. There's no runes on it. It seemed like just like a carved feather, but it was incredibly sharp, and it did look reminiscent of when you saw the Matron of Vengeance, the kind of feathers that she displayed on her wings and armor. Were kind of that same metal. It looked very similar.
Okay. I am gonna clock that as the vibe check, and I'm gonna leave softly to her prayers, and I'm gonna head into the back of the temple near the statue, and cast commune.
Okay. Yeah.
The look on Sean's face scared me.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna set up the full ritual in front of the obsidian statue. And then I'm going to, kneel down and go for it.
Okay. So you kind of set it up. The darkness kind of surrounds you.
Your Grace, I thank you for keeping the dreams at bay as you have. This is a question for Tim. Am I still feeling the effects of madness?
No, they have subsided.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because it was about 10 hours, but you're past that now.
Okay. And I should have checked in sooner. I apologize for my absence. As you have seen, we accomplished it. We did it. My prophecy seemingly complete. I suppose that this should feel monumentous. I should be celebrating, and there is a part of me that is, but I think the next question that I have to ask you will dictate that a bit more. Traditionally, as you know, after high priestesses have completed the prophecy set before them, they've gone home, back to Philenis, to stay. So the first question I ask you, regardless of what I wish, do you wish for me to return home to Philenis?
You see the kind of familiar cat pat out of the darkness. Its golden eyes kind of look up at you. You hear a voice echo through. No.
He just breathes the hugest sigh of relief. Thank you. And while I felt like I knew that was your answer, I didn't want to assume. You may have greater aims for me. But I am grateful. Thank you. Secondly, with what happened with the matron, do you wish for me to alter my course or change the path that I have set before me? If the matron asks something of me that perhaps would go against your aims.
That is your decision to make when the time comes.
I appreciate your faith in me, your grace. And finally, the seal I now carry with me. I suppose I am informally asking for your permission to bear it. That this is my duty until it comes time for this life of mine to end, and I follow whatever path you set before me.
As you cast the spell, you claimed the burden.
I did. I am always so comforted knowing that you are close by and that you smile on me in whatever way you do. It brings so much comfort, and I am honored to serve you. Thank you.
So the cat kind of pads up and walks around your feet and kind of nuzzles a bit your leg, and then pads off into the dark as the darkness kind of fades.
I would probably stay and just kind of some contemplative prayer until
Okay.
Kokanee arrived. And then I suppose we would head back.
They know we have a meeting this morning, right? Like I'm happy to eat scrambled eggs all day, but did we? Is it just me, Yana? Like,
I feel like everybody's going through a lot right now, but yeah, maybe we should call them.
should we call? Let's give it 10 more
Let's
minutes.
give it, yeah,
Let's give it 10 more
yeah,
minutes. Let's give it 10 more minutes. Let's give it 10 more minutes. And then we can send. Or just
Yeah.
like go to the keep. We go to the keep. We go to the keep.
And
more
back to the keep.
And yeah, I guess we would arrive when all of our business was attended to.
Okay. So yeah, a little bit later in the afternoon, way past brunch, the brunch meeting that was set.
Yeah, missed the brunch meeting.
They arrive back at the keep. Callie?
Can we pop back to Callie?
Yeah.
For...
Yeah. We've spent the morning. As the kind of afternoon comes, you get a bit of lunch brought up to you. Cameas, would you like me to have Neva send for Ja?
Blackwater Bar and Grill does do takeout. If you would like scrambled eggs, we can.
I don't want it. I don't want it. Don't want it.
Just saying. Yeah.
Is that ascending? Was that in character?
Yeah. When I settle in, I'm gonna send each person in Wolfrene individually.
No, that would be awful.
Every day.
Please
Every
don't.
time he walks by someone, it's just beamed right into their
Oh
head.
my god.
Oh
Just-
God.
He would just skywrite
It's
it.
terrifying.
It would just be skywrited. Like
Oh yeah.
skywrote.
is,
The
right
writing
now.
is step
Written.
number 1. That's very passive marketing. You gotta get in your fucking. Look, I'm done. Okay, this is not the bit. Sorry.
Would you like me to have Neva send for Ja?
I think so. Kind of scared to. Not scared. I don't really want to face her right now, but I can't leave and not tell her I was here. Yes, I would like to see Jar.
Sounds good. I will have Neva bring her over. Shouldn't be too long. Mhm.
Also, you can say no. You can say no to this. Would you? You know how I've been like learning how to tattoo and how I have my tattoo stuff with me. I don't the quality of the tattoo doesn't matter to me, but would you tattoo your name over my heart before I go?
Under one condition.
What's that? Yeah,
You tattoo yours over mine.
of course.
And you can't get mad at me if mine is bad.
I
I've never done this before.
mine will just be better than yours.
Well, all right, but you have to live with it. Okay.
I'll love it no matter
Why
what.
don't you do mine first so I can at least see how it's done?
Okay.
And then I know how much better mine has to be.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
She kind of sits on the bed.
Callie would take out the tattoo gear
Yeah.
and stuff. Just Kamea has tattoos, right?
Oh yeah, you see it like
okay,
yeah.
yeah.
She has
Yeah.
a lot.
Okay.
Love it.
Yeah, all kind of like some like beautiful like nature. There's like a massive kind of tree that goes up from her leg all the way up her side. kind of over part of
Yes.
her
Oh, we
chest.
love that.
Yes, so good.
And then there's also like an owl bear that kind of like goes down her leg.
Hell yeah, there is.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I'm ready when you are. So make a, this will be a skill check using your, it'll be sleight of hand, I believe we decided, right? But you can add your proficiency
Okay. Okay. Okay.
because you have proficiency with this tool set.
Okay.
It's dexterity plus proficiency.
Okay.
Say okay
Okay.
one more time.
Okay.
You
Okay.
won't.
Okay.
Okay,
It's
okay.
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 Okay. Hold on. It's 19 plus 6.
It is a very good tattoo. It is beautiful. It's very impressive. Your hand is completely steady, which it has not been since you got back in town. You've been sort of nervous this whole time, but something about the weight of this action, tattooing your lover in this kind of intimate setting, you have never, ever been more sure of anything in your life. As you sit down and create a beautiful tattoo around her heart, it's your name that kind of is woven into the tree branches that go across her chest. And it stands out, but it also perfectly fits the motif that crosses through the art. It's beautiful.
We
You
love
can
a
see
good
as you
tattoo.
look up, she's kind of weeping. Well, mine will not be as good as that. And
Whatever you do will be perfect.
all right, well, I guess there's no time like the present. And she goes over, she goes over to one of the kind of glass cabinets and she opens it. She takes a swig of something and she closes
That's my
it.
wife.
She's, okay,
That's my wife.
give me the needle, lie down.
What type
I'm
of
obsessed
what
with
type
this
of-
couple.
What's the tequila? That's all I need to know.
You can smell it under breath. It fully was tequila. There's tattoos? Are there any tattoos on your chest already? Like around your heart or on your?
No, she has
Okay.
up her arms and she has her legs are all done with flowers and
Okay.
like what's around Torrance grave and stuff, and then it's wrapping all around, but nothing there.
Okay. So she's just gonna roll straight.
Hell
dex
yeah,
check.
dude.
Oh,
Okay. Not bad.
Okay. Say okay again.
Not bad.
You won't.
Okay. It's not
Okay.
bad.
Okay.
That's a 16.
Okay.
So you see, she is a little more nervous. You can see her hand shaking a little bit, but as she kind of like steadies herself, she begins to write, and she manages to write. And she does have fairly beautiful penmanship. And she kind of jokes as she does it. She's like, I've had to practice a lot in my new position, as she writes her name over your heart, and Sky Singer as well underneath. And it is simple, but it is elegant and it is beautiful.
I love it. Thank you. It's perfect.
Thank you. She kind of embraces you. And then you hear kind of like, ow, ouch.
Kelly would heal her for 1 point. I'm feeling like
Uh-oh.
As you hear kind of a knock at the door, she finishes up. She goes, here, put some clothes on. She tosses you a robe, but she grabs her robe. And she opens the door and you see Jar run in.
yes.
She jumps up into your arms. Callie!
Hi. Missed you so much.
I missed you. You did. You changed the sky.
I told you I would.
I knew you would. Ah, thanks for doing that.
Of course.
I was a little bit nervous
Me?
for everyone. I hadn't seen you in a while, and I've never seen the sky change like that.
That's fair.
Seemed
I was
pretty-
nervous. But Kelly would lean down. She'd be like, do you want to know something?
What?
I was nervous too.
Really?
Yeah.
But you're so strong.
I get nervous all the time.
No.
All the time.
Really?
I'm always nervous.
Oh. Wow. Well, was it crazy when you got him?
It was really crazy. You actually know what? I
What?
didn't get him. You know who got him?
Oh, who got him?
Neppy got him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and if he
Oh,
got
I bet she got him really good.
so good. It was amazing.
Wow.
And yeah,
Are you staying around for a while?
I'm not. I have to go again. I know.
It's okay. Where are you going?
Do you remember where you letters, right?
Yeah.
And how he's from somewhere else.
Yeah.
We have to go there because we have to go get Clack.
Uncle Clack? Why is he there?
Well, someone took him from us because
Oh.
they wanted to try and hurt us by
Oh.
taking someone who we really care about, but we're not going to let that happen. We're going to go get him.
Hmm.
Because we always stick together, and
Yeah.
we'll bring him back. Just like we changed the sky, we'll bring him back.
Yeah.
We can talk to him. I can't talk to him, but we have talked to him.
He's okay?
He's okay. We're gonna go get him.
Okay.
We're gonna
We'll bring him back, okay?
Oh, I will. I'll bring him back. Don't you worry. We'll bring him back.
And you don't ever have to worry about me. No one's gonna take me.
Oh yeah, they better not, because I will find you no matter what.
It's okay. I can protect myself. And she shoots a little firebolt at the door.
It's with the middle finger.
She's pointing. She's pointing. I love that. You're really strong.
No, not as strong as you.
I think you are. I think you're stronger than me when I was your age. You're
Maybe won't. Really?
Yeah, you are a force to be reckoned with. And
It's
you
Callie.
are so powerful. And I'm so lucky that you're here. Because you're with Kamea.
Yeah.
And I'm so happy that you guys... I know that when I'm away, you two have each other.
Yeah. I love you.
I love you so much. She'll give her a big hug.
Can we go see everybody else?
Yeah. I just need a moment, and then yeah.
Okay. I'll go over there. I'll meet you there.
Okay, I'll meet you
Okay.
there.
See ya. She kind of gives you a big squeeze and then runs off out the door.
Callie would turn to Kamea. Can you help me put my armor back on?
Of course.
Callie would kind of just look over at it where it is, and just yeah.
When would you be okay if I had something made for you?
Yes.
I love your armor, don't get me wrong, but you are the Queen's Guard. I think it may be fitting to have a set of armor that reflects that.
I would love that.
I will have it commissioned, and hopefully it'll be ready when you return.
Thank you.
I love you.
I love you so much.
Would you like me to go with you to the keep?
Yes, please.
Of course. Come on. She suits you up in your armor. She takes your hand as you all stroll over to Blackwater Keep, as you find the rest of the party there. And I think we should take a break there.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
I have
Okay.
Well, before we take a break, I want to give as huge a shout out as I possibly can to FM Marion, who did a 20 sub bomb. Also, for those of you that weren't keeping up with the chat, I done did fucked up. I made a very funny joke when we were all talking about eggs. Everyone was making jokes about egg lore and how it's hilarious. And I said, if we get 100 concurrent viewers, I will do a special Chatwater episode entitled Egg Water, thinking, ha ha ha, we're at like 45 viewers. It's fine. And then a raid of like 89 people turned up and we got to like 130. And so I've like talked myself into a bit of a corner. So there's that to percolate on.
So this is a chat water where you have to drink like egg yolk and water.
I don't know what the show is. I just said it's going to be called egg
It's
water.
a punish. I'll make you a
I
milkshake.
guess-
I can
I
make
guess
you a
we'll
milkshake.
see.
It's gonna be
With
eggnog
egg
and
white.
eggs,
No,
and
it
I'm
has
gonna
to be.
mix it
It
up.
has to be a
Stream.
lore-based. It has to be a lore-based
No.
show
No.
about
Nope,
eggs.
we're gonna punish
You're
you.
drinking
It's a fun.
Just egg
release of
water.
the bird stuff, and you're drinking a liter of egg whites.
So
There's
when
gonna
I'm
be so much eggs.
when I'm prepping for your
Oh my
chat
god, no, sorry.
episode, go
I
ahead,
ha-
Lennon.
Oh my god. It's gonna be a Blackwater episode, and we're gonna ask you lore questions, and every time you get it wrong, we gotta smash an egg over your head.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take that.
That's pretty
Yes.
good. That's pretty
really good.
So
Oh,
And every
Yeah.
time you
I
get one
love
right,
that.
you drink a liter of egg white.
Eggs all the way.
Oh, get ready.
okay.
the way.
Get ready.
Super quick before the break. Stick around till the very end. We have a new little bit of information right at the end about our new partnership with Legend Craft. So have a look.
Yeah.
Stick around,
All right.
and we'll see you in a few minutes.
Sweet. See you guys soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, hey guys, it's me, Adam, and I'm here to talk to you about the sponsor for tonight's episode, Legendcraft. Legendcraft is a Canadian woodworking company that makes D&D and tabletop gaming tables and accessories. They are a couple of passionate crafters that create items that will instantly become a highlight of any tabletop or RPG player's game night. An absolute favourite of mine is the Mountain King board gaming table. This table is bonkers cool, looking like it is straight out of a Dwarven King's Hall. It's really unlike anything I've ever seen. We feel really good about endorsing this Canadian business that brings so much passion into something we care so deeply about. So head over to their Instagram at legendcraft.ca to have a look at what they're making and let them know that Blackwater sent you. And if any of you fall in love with any of their amazing products, you can go to their website and use the promo code Blackwater for 5% off. It supports a Canadian business and also helps support our stream in this crazy D&D game we love. Thanks, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Oh.
I was really invested
Wow.
in what that P did, and we cut away. I'm a little upset.
We're gonna show you next time, or
They'll have
you
to
can
go
go check
look.
out their website.
You know what?
Check out that website, guys.
You
Awesome.
know what? Can I just add?
Stuff.
Adam saying and enjoy the rest of the show was so cute.
Legend, mate. Legend.
And enjoy the rest of the
Craft,
show.
man.
I felt like I was at like the pre-shows to like Science World or
Mhm.
or the aquarium, and they're like, enjoy the rest of the show. I was like, oh my god. What?
Such a sweet, fun voice.
See, you joke, but like
I'm
I've
not
done
joking.
a show.
I'm
I've done a
literally not
show
joking.
at P&E and
Adam,
had that
I'm-
like enjoy the rest of the show, and then like, I
Adam.
stepped on stage.
Adam, I'm not joking. I literally loved that. I was like, oh, I gotta comment on it. As soon as we get back, I did love that part. I was like, oh my god.
No, but like legit love
Legit.
Legendcraft.
Yeah.
Oh man,
So awesome.
we're so
Good
happy
stuff.
to be
Little
partnering with them.
legends.
So cool.
Also,
Um,
just shout out to Legendcraft for using Twilight Imperium minis as part of it. That game is fucking great. If you ever wanted to just spend 12 hours like playing Risk meets Settlers of Catan with like politics way involved, it's fucking unreal. Anyway,
Someone teach me Settlers.
We got to teach you how to.
Sean's face.
All right,
Um,
so
I mean,
think-
that's the takeaway. Sorry. Okay.
I think
Snappy.
the two wonderful craftsmen from Legendcraft, Ben and Reg, one of them may have popped into the chat at some point. So if you see them over there this evening, I know they were playing their own D&D tonight. So if you see them in the chat, say hi to them and let them know you love their stuff. So
sweet. So, Callie, you and Kamea arrive at Blackwater Keep. As you step in, you can hear the rest of your party upstairs in kind of the common area as you come up. You can see
Yeah,
jars.
that firebolt is really impressive. How'd you like
Yeah.
to learn a wall of fire?
Oh,
Yeah, it's great.
do it. Do it.
do I
right
hear that?
now.
Well,
Yeah.
you start with firebolt, and then
Teacher.
you learn how to summon bonfire, and then it's just a hop, skip, and then you get a wall of fire. I'm actually working on a little dizzy called Skyfire, which is sort of a mix of Skywrite and Wall of Fire. I haven't quite cracked it yet, but I think
Wow.
it's gonna be pretty sick.
Skyfire
That's
was
a-
the name of my preschool. That's Lennon speaking. That was actually, it was the name of my preschool up at SFU. I went to Skyfire. So that was a weird thing.
I
That's
just
not a real
fully
thing,
assumed
is
it?
that
It
was
is.
a Callie
It was.
thing.
It,
Because
no,
that's
That
that's
sounds like a Cali thing too.
that's like a superhero
training
My-
academy, right?
My-
Like Skyfire.
my preschool was called Skyfire. And
That's
Jane was my teacher.
insane.
Shout out to Jane because I loved her with all my
Shout out to
heart.
Jane!
Shout out to
Jane,
Jane.
okay. We're back in. We're back in now.
D&D.
Let's play
We'll
some
shout
D&D.
out anybody on this stream.
Anyone?
Exclusively
anxious.
Jane, though.
Jane. And
So yeah, you see jars like, wow, yeah.
Yeah. And I would love. I'll be like, oh wait, shit, sorry, we're doing. Oh, they're coming in. Look, when we come back, we'll do fire school. It's gonna be great.
Your eyes just go wide. Okay.
Yeah, no, impress your friends, intimidate your enemies. It's wild.
He goes over to Kamea. I'm gonna go to fire school. I'm gonna go to fire school.
And
Oh,
Jar,
Callie's gonna bend down and be like, she's like, hell yeah, you are. And she's gonna put up a little her hand for a high five.
Neppy's just sitting in the
Kamea's
corner
just
going.
like,
Jar,
Neppy like shares a knowing glance with Kamea. Just
yeah, Finnan?
if you have any free time, I'd be happy to teach you at Shadow School how to sneak, how to be crafty, how to like get behind people. I'll teach you all I know.
Be really sneaky and then set a fire.
Exactly.
Yeah.
An arsonist.
The arsonist handbook.
New class.
The best part is if someone's angry at you for setting a fire, they can't find
Find
you
You'll never find me.
because you're in the shadows.
Callie's.
I would like that, Finnan.
Callie's.
My pleasure.
Jar.
Hmm?
Have I? I should teach you how to use a sword, right? Do you want to learn how to use a sword?
Sure. Yeah,
Like
I
a
mean, I
craft.
have the dagger.
Yeah, but would you want me to teach you how to use a sword like I do?
Sure.
Callie would turn to Command and be like, "Can we get her like a sword of some sort?"
Are you? She's. I will.
A safe
I'll
sword,
get a
like
wooden
s-
sword
Can you get me a wooden
for
sword?
her.
What is the
Okay.
age of this child? I have a hard time like I have a
I'm
hard
this
time
letters.
recognizing human
It is
this
letters.
many.
growth.
She's 10, or
10?
the elven equivalent of 10,
10. So
right? She's 10.
how
Right?
close is she to adulthood? Like
She's still pretty childlike for an elf. She's like,
no, this is letters asking the group. I don't spend a lot of time with
Yes.
children, like-
Letters. When are you an adult?
How old are you, Letters?
I guess in your age, I'm only 5 years older than you. You tell me, do some math.
Whoa.
That's important magic. Everyone thinks it's all spells and stuff, but it's actually a lot of magic. I mean math. Math is magic.
So you're 15.
Mhm.
Letters. When were you considered like no longer an adolescent?
Feel like if you're spitballing it, pretty much like year and a half, year and 2.
Okay, so Jar's
I came up pretty quick.
Jar's like 9 to 13 months old then in your
Oh.
Mm.
Mm.
She's still a young girl.
I can't go back on my word, but I think we're gonna start with control flames and then
No.
fire.
You said firewall.
Look, we'll get to
remember
firewall,
firewall.
but it's
Firewall.
important to start with control flames because that's how you
Also-
put the flames out.
Mm.
Letters, Callie, am I crazy or should we start Blackwater's Academy for Gifted Children? Because I'm really feeling a vibe here.
I
I
don't
think
want
we
that
could-
responsibility.
You can just be that cool teacher that doesn't really ever turn up.
I don't want that image.
Oh, my bad.
I would come in and teach a class. I just don't want to be main.
Sure.
I don't want to main that.
I feel like I would end up as headmistress, and I've already got enough on my plate.
Guys,
No,
I
Tad
love
will be headmaster.
I love
And I'm
all
really
of this,
interested in this idea.
but we really need to go get our friend.
We do.
This is important.
We need
Callie
to go
would,
get
turn,
Click.
Callie would turn to Jar real quick and be like, "Okay, we'll get 2 wooden swords, and then when I come back, I'll teach you how to use a sword."
Pinky swear?
Oh, double pinky swear. She's gonna both her pinkies. She's gonna let go of Kamea's hand for just this double pinky swear, and then put her hand and hold Kamea's hand again.
Just
Hmm?
I prepared a presentation, letters. But before, Sean just wants to ask Tim, is there an there are areas of the scar where there are not a lot of people.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Sure.
Cool. That's all I need. Okay. Just
I'd say
we're going.
most of the scar, or most of the there's parts of the scar that are.
There
less
would be the
populated.
equivalent of like empty lots, just places.
Yeah, there's
right?
kind of like you would know, kind of like there's like it kind of empties out on the kind of like as you go farther in. After a while, it kind of empties out into kind of like cliff sides that are like sparsely populated.
Beauty. That's gonna be plenty. So moving in, I've had actually a lot to think about it in terms of who might have taken Clack. Odds are it's Baba. Could also be Malik, who originally owned Clack. And we left a bit of a stir last time where we took Clack, so we took property from Malik. and blamed it on Baba. So if it is Malik, then there's a chance that we have actually sort of mended a feud by creating a common enemy. It is even possible that Zamarod, who's like the Malik's boss, could have gotten involved in this because we did some pretty bad stuff. So here's what I'm thinking. I've got a little bit of cash, and this is, and I know Velsum was bad, potentially the most dangerous situation we're moving into.
Kelly's gonna put her hands over Jar's ears just quickly. She's just gonna she's gonna listen, but she has her hands over Jar's ears now.
Also, when Neppy talked to Clack, did he say he was with Baba?
Mm-mm.
No.
No.
Letters was the one who talked to Clack, and
I talked to Clark.
yeah, go no.
I thought he
Koken talked to
said
Clack.
Baba took me.
One moment, we will find out exactly what
He
he
did.
said.
Did he say that?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did.
That
Oh,
was
well, great.
But he could also be wrong.
No egg on my head for that one.
Not yet.
Not yet.
You win.
Keep
Yeah.
it. You know what? I'll grab
Guys,
some
I'm
paper
so
and
bad.
I'll grab some paper and I'll keep a
from-
tally for eggs.
I'm
From
so bad
the-
at retention.
from the notes. Kokanee casts sending to Clack. He's not on this plane. He's on the plane of Earth. Baba got him. He's not in the Scar. He's been taken somewhere else. He's in tunnels and he's being watched. That's what we know.
Okay, great. Love that. That means it's probably not the entire Scar against us. Okay, good. Less dangerous. But moving forward,
Okay.
first thing we're going to want to do, I understand we're out of diamonds. Luckily, we're going to the Scar where we get those a lot. So first things first, at Finnan, before we hop, I would love for you to make us a little seeming, disguise us so that we're not
course.
immediately recognizable. We are then going to travel to one of the less populated places, and I'm going to make us a secret hideout. Should take me about an hour. It's totally badass. From then, we can then go in disguise and procure our diamonds and also keep our ears low to the ground and see what the political situation is like. And then from that point, we can make a decision moving forward how to locate Clack and all that good stuff. Does anybody have any problems with that immediate plan?
No.
I will say I believe the spell that you've asked me to cast. Let me just double check it.
You've cast it on us before to try and
Yes.
put me in a tux.
Yes, but I can't change heights, so we need to decide on a neckerchief color, a bandana color.
I don't think we should be Patch. I think
What
we
else
should
can?
Goliath.
Cassie.
Earth Genasi.
I can't change their size, and I kind of like look at Spooky.
Perhaps Spooky could be
We have baby Genassis,
a
like
Patch.
No, I'm not saying all of
Nasty.
us would be Petch. I'm saying anyone who is Petch, roughly sized. I can't make them like more than a foot.
Of
Yana,
course.
do you want to be a
taller.
hoofer? Do you want to be a baby Minotaur, or do you want to be a baby Genasi?
Yana is baby. That's Lennon saying that, not Kelly.
And you love to
But
be
also
on
the
Callie's
oldest.
shoulders anyways, so we can like make them like mom and daughter or
Yeah,
dad
Shoddy.
and son. It's seeming, whatever the fuck. Who
that
gives a
sounds
shit?
good.
Okay.
From
Yeah, I'll
my-
be the little version of whatever Callie is.
From my recollection, and Letters, I can imagine you would also know this more than I would. Goliath are quite rare in the Scar. Earth Genasi are more prevalent
Mhm.
and can tend to move with more ease. We met two Earth Genasi, and they were both children of Zamarod, if I remember correctly. Yes, but
I mean,
open
we
to
also met a
whatever.
couple of them down in Malik's cave.
Yes.
I mean, you know, they're not all upper crust. There's some pretty shithead Genasi
Right.
out there.
Right.
Also, if I remember it correctly, didn't the mother of Chasm have like a lot of diamonds and gems and stuff?
We mined all the diamonds from that cave.
Oh, did we?
We did. We spent all night mining.
Dang.
We
All
we
right.
worked in shift
I
and
didn't.
mined all night.
Um,
No,
Wait.
darling, you didn't.
right before we go, Callie's gonna turn to Jar and Kamea. She's gonna like kneel down to Jar, and she's gonna be like, "Okay, I have something for you."
Really?
Yeah, this is for you. And she's gonna pull out the ring with the levitating ruby that she got from Adonis. She's gonna be like, "So Kamea has a ring for me, but this ring is for you."
Whoa. She kind of like holds it, plays a little bit. This is beautiful. Thank you.
Of course. And I'll be back soon. And she's gonna kiss Jar on the forehead, and then she's gonna turn to Kamea. She's gonna be like, "I have this," and she's gonna pull out like a wooden box from her bag. She's gonna be like, "I know we didn't like," hoping she's away from the group. Kind of, I know we didn't set out the candle, but Neppy has one in her room. So if I don't come back, this is what this box is for. Only open it then.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love you too.
And she's gonna kiss Command, and then she's gonna do a little mini group hug with Jar and Command. She's gonna heal them both for 2 points.
Warm squeeze. As she embraces you and kisses you back. I'll see you soon.
I'll see you very soon.
And she takes Jar out of the room, kind of heads down.
Just for continuity, I give the bag of holding back to Neppy.
And take it back.
So Finn, if you could just make me just a different type of Minotaur,
Sure.
I think that'd be the simplest thing because I'll still be furry.
Very.
Yep. So I'm going to weave seaming, and I'm going to make everyone look like Earth Genasies. And I'm going to make letters look like a really like light-haired Minotaur with a big brass nose ring.
Hell yeah, dude.
I'm just like really getting the sense that we're gonna need so many eggs. I don't know where I have that sense.
Guys, I have so many eggs
So many
in my
eggs.
fridge. I buy them and then I'm like, shit, I haven't used those.
So we all look like Earth Genasi.
And is Yana a baby?
Yeah, Yana's a
Genasi?
child. A
And
child.
she's
Yeah.
not yet. She will be on my shoulders when we're in the scar. But Yana is my
Wait.
child.
If they were on each other's, if she was on her shoulders, could I make them look like one Goliath?
I don't like.
think
I
so.
don't. Callie doesn't like the vibes of that.
Two
The
Sorry,
spell-
halflings in a trench coat.
The spell
Sorry.
specifies against that.
sorry, Jen. Are you uppies?
Important. I don't know how well you guys know this scar, but as far as I can tell, there is no immediate safe place for us to land. So anyone who knows darkness, and I know there's a couple of you, we're probably gonna want to cast a pass without a trace before we jump, and as soon as we land, cast a darkness so that we can just sort of scatter. You know what I mean? Like,
There.
or if anyone has a better idea of like how to not draw attention to ourselves, because we will just be teleporting into somewhere in the scar. Where did you have?
There was
where'd you want to land?
There was a tunnel that was not in Melek's mine, but when we first jumped in and managed to navigate our way through the city, Gregor was able to bring us in there. It's where we fought a small cave dragon and managed to scare it off. So barring
right.
that, but also we have no guarantee of if that tunnel still exists.
That wasn't in Malik's mind?
No,
No.
that was the large cave.
No, it's at the side of the city.
Also,
I hear so many eggs.
We've got really bad retention, guys.
also there was this giant inn that was made of marble that we stayed in overnight.
Yeah, the slab.
If we don't look like ourselves and are simply travelers, that could be a place at least for us to spend a night.
No, that's what the secret hideout is for.
Right. Secret hideout. Yes.
The scar is a place of walls heavy. Like,
Right.
we're gonna want to stay as low key as we can until we choose to reveal ourselves.
As like, just because I'm gonna cast a second spell anyway, but as I'm like weaving seaming, I'm gonna weave the magic of pass without a trace, so that we don't look shadowy, but it's just kind of like when you look at us, your brain kind of just slides off of. It's just like so unnoteworthy that you just like can't really. So I'm gonna make it. That's how I'm gonna like style the pass without a trace on us, so that we're
That's good.
sneaky.
Nice. Okay. So you all kind of look at each other, and you can see the kind of new form you've taken, and you also have pass without a trace on you.
Allie's gonna turn to everyone and be like, I love you all so much.
I love you too, all of you.
Love you too.
Yeah.
And we're gonna go get Clack, and it will be the 7 of us once more.
Yes.
Yes.
Not to put this pressure on us again, but I did promise Jar. I'm sorry I keep doing that, but I promised Jar, so we have to do it.
I think it's not that we need it, but always good motivation. I would never want to disappoint her ever. So
You know
Yes.
she'd come and get us if we.
She will burn our keep to the ground. And then
She will have the skill set to do it.
and we won't be able to find her, and we
Nope.
will have trained her.
will be our own fault.
That's worker origin story.
Yes.
Hell yeah, dude.
Um,
Campaign 2, that's my character, Jar.
Kokanee,
Your little trinket.
for ease,
Yeah.
why don't I take us there, so that way you don't have to attune to anything, and if you like, I'm happy to volunteer to wear the talisman, for
I
now.
can wear it now too.
Oh,
Well,
Well, I don't have the pants anymore, so I have an extra
Oh.
spot.
I can also wear the talisman. Unless
No.
we
Yana,
No.
Yana, here
I
you
think
go.
Yana should take it. Yes,
All right.
perfect.
Callie's gonna not show, but she takes it as a deep cut after she just killed 2 characters. That's where she relays that information. No one trusts her. That's okay. She
All right,
tries
so you spend an hour attuning to the talisman. How long does pass without a trace last?
Wait.
Oh, she doesn't need to attune to it because I'm going to take us there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Then
I'm
I'll
gonna-
do it.
I can also short rest in that hour and then just cast it all again.
Let's do that then.
baby!
I thought we were going.
flex, but okay.
Cool.
So yeah, Neppy can cast plane shift
Oh, I
whenever
see, I
we're
see, I
ready,
see.
so that Yana doesn't have to attune to it, but can when we have a moment.
We probably should just do it then. Might as well. If
Attune to it?
Finnan can just take a short rest and then cast all that stuff again, we might as well be attuned.
Might as well get the extra spell.
Right.
So yeah, you wait, you cast it again. You all,
Just one thing. Point of. We got a lot of divine folk. Correct me if I'm wrong, but is your connection to your various divine patrons weaker in
Yes.
other planes?
It's harder for me to connect to Melora when I'm there. Yes.
It may require some more concerted effort on our parts.
Okay, that's what I thought.
It should not. Last time we were there, it certainly didn't affect my magic, but more the communing or the contacting of Nepthisket was more
Mhm.
difficult.
Mm.
Well, I guess I just wanted to bring something up now that we've got a hot hour. Last thing we did, there's a lot of going on faith, and that was a very literal kind of thing. We don't really have the gods in the Scar or elemental plane of Earth, but I think the idea of faith is still important in that I think more than ever, where we're going, I would ask all of you to put faith in each other and Blackwater, because I firmly believe no matter what we go up against, we can take care of it so long as we all watch each other's backs and have faith in us. Does that sound good to everybody?
Rightly so. Yes.
That sounds really good. Also like to apologize for what happened last fight. I'm really sorry that it went the way that it did. And I wish that. I wish that it hadn't gone the way that it did. But I have all my faith in you guys here.
And Kelly, I have every faith in you. Very much. Yana said it best last time, before we came home. That would be what Velsum would want. He would want us separated, scared.
I think we're the choices that we make, not the choices that a lich makes us make. You know?
And
As the perceived affronted, there's no apology necessary. I've had a lot of different people try and kill me, and I've had people I know try and kill me. That wasn't that. You got nothing to apologize for. So apology, not accepted.
I agree. I mean, obviously, I wish that Velsum had just been gone in the first place, but otherwise, he is gone now, and it's probably for the best that he did dominate you, because if he dominated me, I would have killed everybody. So,
I mean, he did take me out of the room first, which sort of suggests that I was actually the greatest threat. If
He
you
put
really
me.
think about it.
He
He was-
put me
Fine.
in a box above you all.
Stop.
Kokani, I am very sorry that I killed you, but also, no, it's okay. I'm gonna
if
hold.
there
She's
are
gonna,
any
like,
lingering concerns about who is the stronger fighter, we
It's
are
me.
not far away.
I mean, I don't
It's
think
me,
Ted asked
Letters.
you to step out of the room.
But
I
if-
think he sort of moved sort of the tertiary ones aside so that he could kill a couple of the sort of really scary ones right off the bat.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Garnick.
Did you just call us tertiary?
It's
I
fine. I
could've-
don't even know what that means.
You know what? You know what?
Read a
Neppy,
book, Kokani.
Neppy, I love you so much, and I'm gonna respect the words you say, but I could have killed you all.
Yes,
But you didn't.
potentially. But
In a wall, so you couldn't
if
kill
there
me.
is any lingering questions about who is the strongest fighter, the day of challenging is coming. So
Yeah.
I encourage you all to put your money, your weapons, and your magic where your mouth is.
Is the day of the challenging what we're calling it when we just come back with clack? Like
No,
no. I'm calling it right now. We're gonna bop back into the dojo, and as soon as we land, it's on.
it's
Kelly's gonna whip
That's
out
how
her.
it's gonna go.
It is
Alex?
an actual holiday that we established
It
in
is.
the calendar.
which we
I
will talk
know
about on
that.
Chatwater.
It's in 12
Letters
days.
is new.
It's in 12 days, right?
So yes, in 12 days from now, all of the temples in Wulfrene nominate a champion, and they are able to fight in hand-to-hand, weaponed, and magical combat. It is one of the greatest events. I have yet to witness one, but I have been. It is my sense that as the High Priestess of Nepthysiket that I will have to nominate a champion. And Kelly, I fully concede that I would not win anywhere. My job is healing, as is my priestesses on the side. So Temple Nepthysiket is looking for its champion, I suppose.
If we can't use magic,
Callie's
I
gonna-
will literally fuck you up, Callie, and magic is my thing. I will wreck your life hand to hand.
Kelly's gonna pull out her sending stone really quickly, and she's gonna call for command. Hi, dear.
Hi, is everything
She's
okay?
go-
I
she's-
just left.
I know you just left, and I know. I
You
just
haven't
need
even
to
left
hold on.
yet.
Downstairs.
Stop. So
You can
she's
just go talk to her
Oh,
face.
She's holding the sending stone out. She's being
You're
like,
kind of getting like the echo of like there's like a little bit of, you realize there's like a tiny bit of delay.
Kelly's
Put it in a
gonna be
cup.
like-
Put it in a cup. It'll make the acoustics better.
Kelly's gonna put the sending stone out, and she's gonna, as the Queen of Wulfrene, out of Blackwater, who do you think would win in a fight?
It's obviously you. You took down two of
Bias,
them.
she's your wife.
You guys.
And she's gonna
Is
be
she
like,
on speaker stone?
yeah. Kelly's gonna be like, "Thank you, my love. I love you so much." And she's
I
gonna hang
love
up
you.
and be like, "The queen said it."
Hey,
Want me to call the governor of
Tad.
Armwich? 'Cause
Hey,
I will.
Tad. I just shout for Tad in the Blackwater Blackwater Bar and Grill. Hey, Tad. Tad,
Yeah.
you think I can beat up Callie?
Yeah.
See, I can
Incorrect.
do that too. That means nothing.
Tad's not the queen. Should we go? Kelly's gonna put out her hands.
There
Is
is
the regional manager of the Blackwater Bar and Grill and the Firebrand Cafe.
There are many queens, but there is only one regional manager of the Blackwater Bar and Grill.
I will
True.
say that the day of challenging, there is often a lot of betting and money involved. So I'm very excited. I've never seen one in person, so I've heard it's quite a spectacle, and I'm assuming some of you will be fighting. Shall we go?
How many
We shall
days
go.
until that is?
12.
12.
So we have to be back in 12 days.
Yes.
Yes, but
Uh,
the priority is getting Clack.
Yes.
Finnan,
Yes.
looking a little sad, will reweave his 2 spells, and Letters won't have a nose ring this time.
I feel like we didn't have time to get into that, and I didn't specify, but I appreciate you picking up on my nonverbal cues as to the nose ring.
Yeah, let's go.
All right. So you all take hands, and once again, Neppy cast plane shift. Yep. You feel that darkness kind of swirl around you as you find yourself in a kind of a cramped tunnel. It's a little more cramped than you remember, but you can see it is empty for the most part where you are. But you feel that kind of like immediately as you return to the scar, you remember that kind of like almost like humid kind of stale air. Letters, having been away for some time, it is, you never fully realized what that feels like until you left and came back, and you realized that like there is, the air down here is different. It's like it's thick almost. It's hard to it feels difficult to breathe almost. But as you acclimatize, it is where you are in the cave. It's relatively quiet. You can see kind of midway down the wall, you can see kind of remnants of the hole that the cave dragon Wurmlane attacked you through. But yeah, you kind of look both directions. You can see that the tunnel kind of continues on and bends both directions.
Wizard watch for dragon sign.
And we would remember, or Neppy at least would potentially remember the way we went into this thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we could get back out into the main area.
Yeah, it kind of leads closer to kind of the market quadrant.
I got a 13, so I probably don't spot dragon sign. But I will cast sending to Clack.
If you're looking for dragon sign, that'll be a survival check.
Oh, well then. That's
We-
not what I'm good at.
Did we need the?
Now we can survive.
Down to 19.
19.
That's same.
Kind of looking around, the hole is mostly collapsed, and like you don't notice any kind of signs of much activity in this particular cave really at all. You see there's kind of like there's a few kind of broken tools kind of scattered along the wall in like kind of a small pile, but other than that it seems pretty empty. And you can see where there were ore veins that have been mined. Like this, it looks like this mine hasn't been used in some time.
No immediate danger.
Mm-mm.
That's all I need. All right.
Letters, before
Yeah.
we go anywhere, if this is a place of relative safety, do you want me to take a look in on Clack?
Oh, I'm already. I'm
Are you going to call him?
I'm on it. I'm ready right now. Otherwise, it counts as the words. If I do more than a whisper, it counts as the words. Okay, so it's Clack. It's Clack. Hey, buddy, we've just landed. We're coming. Any new information is great. If you can't answer, that's chill. We're gonna come get you. Gravel Boys for life.
Yeah, there's kind of a pause. He goes, Gravel Boys for life. Ah! And it cuts out.
How long does seeming last?
8 hours.
8 hours?
For the day.
Mage
armor.
armor. Thank
it.
you so much.
Mage armor.
I'm gonna leave the secret hideout for a little later. That might not be as immediately pressing.
Letters.
Yeah.
Do you want me to find him? Look in on him. I can do that. Right now.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Yes. It will take me 10 minutes. But if this is a place of relative safety, give me a moment. Nebby drops to her knees, and I'm going to scry on
Okay.
Clack.
Yeah.
So that is a...
DC would be crazy high.
Yeah. My DC's...
Because you know him so well.
I know him so well. So yeah. Amy, you can make the save.
Are you using something?
My scrying bowl?
I pass her the wand.
Mask.
Yeah.
Oh,
And we
yeah.
always-
Since when did you have the wand?
I was the one who found it.
He picked it up.
Oh, I thought I had it this whole time.
No, I found
I
it.
was
and
making
picked it up.
plans for it. Okay.
Nebby
Sorry.
would place the wand next to her scrying bowl and conduct the ritual for scrying.
Okay. So you
Back.
you see as the bowl kind of shimmers, you see that kind of like your vision kind of tunnels in on it as it seems kind of far away, and then it comes closer. As you see the image of Clack, you can see he looks pretty like bloody and bruised. You can see like there are wounds, kind of like his face is somewhat swollen to a degree, like the patch can swell. But you can see like there's like
He's been beaten.
he's been beaten up, and you can see he's kind of like hunched over a little bit. And as he you can see he's kneeling, and then he like goes to stand up, and you see as you're kind of looking at him, you see kind of a hand come across and strike him in the chest, essentially, like just like kind of only in the solar plexus.
Does the hand look giant or Dow?
It does not. It looks like another patch. You can see it's holding like a dagger, but it's using the butt end, and it slams it into his solar plexus as he drops to his knees again. And you can just kind of make out as he kind of like, you see him kind of spit sort of brownish blood onto the ground. I said, Gravel Boys for life. As you see the hand kind of comes across and slams him in the back as he slams to the ground, kind of face first.
Do I catch in any of the movement anything that I hear, a color of a pet, that pet who's hitting him's bandana, if there is one? Do I catch anything else around?
You don't really make out much of the patch, but you see like as you he's kind of lying there for a bit. You see after a couple minutes kind of goes by, you see his hand kind of twitch and start to push himself back up slowly. And you can see the hand kind of raise up again with the back end of the dagger. As you hear kind of a wait. You see the hand kind of disappears from view. As you can see, kind of Clack slowly pushes himself up onto his knees and looks up. And the 10 minutes is up.
Now, I have heard Zamorod's voice. I've heard Malik's voice. Other sand giants we've met in the Scar. I've met Aleem. Any or any of the other sand giants that were around Malek?
It sounded a lot like Zamorod.
Fuck. Neppy would come out of... Did it look like he was in a mine?
You didn't really see much, like it was kind of cave wall.
Cave
You
walls.
didn't really get a sense much of the surroundings. It was kind of like, it looks like you just kind of saw a stone wall behind him that looked more naturally occurring. This is like maybe carved out, but not like a worked stone or anything.
He's alive. He's being beaten. He's strong and he's fighting as much as he can. He's being smart about it. I did not see Baba. I heard Zamorod. But it seemed like he was in a cave system of some kind. Now, I can, if we are within 1,000 feet of him, I can find him. There is the large compound that was Zamorod's mine. So if we go there, I might be able to find him. Perhaps. I don't know how he got with Zamorod, but he's with him.
We go straight to where we think he is, right? We gotta go get him.
We get those diamonds first.
Yes.
Is there a way for letters to see the place Clack is?
Not unless he can scry.
Letters?
No, that's not my deal. I've also never been in Zamorod's stuff. If it's not public or Baba's, I don't know it.
No, I know. I'm just saying if you could see it, you can teleport to it, right?
That's some wild shit, but yeah, I can actually.
Just
Diamonds.
Yeah.
Diamonds first.
One thing to consider when we leave this cave is the pet rumor that we had for years, that we'd heard, when we were here last, was that at some point Grumbar was going to return and overthrow this enslaved Petch. Am I right?
Yes.
Yes.
And it is possible that we have let Grumbar out.
Yes.
So it is very possible that what we are about to walk into is dissimilar to what we have walked into before here. Just to keep in mind.
There are a couple of friendly faces, or at least more neutral faces. Kargan, if he's still here, and his son. And the merchant that we met, Alim. He was at least neutral to us, interested in us. From what I remember, too, we declined a dinner invitation with Zamorod.
You think that's still good?
I would say
Yeah,
he'd be
We could
curious.
arrange that.
Can we cast any?
Um,
Can we cast sending, or we can do?
Let's go find out about what's going on outside.
I'm gonna step aside for a minute, just 1 second, and I'm gonna step away out of earshot, and I'm going to close my eyes, and I'm gonna go, Relalvin,
Yes.
you have given me the ability to be able to see through another's eyes. I know it's a long shot, and if there's a price, any price, I will pay it. Is there a way that you can allow me to use that for letters to see through Neppy's eyes? I'm willing to pay any price.
It is not a matter of paying a price. I do not believe I can extend my magic in that way. Finnan, I'll be honest, this experience is somewhat new for me as well. I am not exactly sure in what way I exist. It is unclear. I know I can channel some power through you, as well as withhold it, but I do not know that I can extend it beyond you.
Here's my thinking. My sight is entirely reliant on these goggles. If I were to use this ability and not be wearing the goggles, would the goggles see what the person is seeing?
No, you are the conduit.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. I want to do something useful.
I understand. I'm sorry I can't be of more help.
It's not your fault. Thanks. I'll get back to the group. Sorry for wasting your time. Let's go.
Not a waste, Finnan. I think, Letters, I think you're right. Diamonds first. And then I have also spoken to Zamarod. So I can communicate with him via sending as needed. But he will know it's me and remember the prize he talked about. So
Let's
Kelly
let's
gags as you say that. Kelly
so does
like
Nappy.
gags.
Nappy get fucking gags also.
Tim, I must know like a jeweler or some sort of diamond merchant in the spider markets, right?
Yeah, you would be familiar with definitely jewelers. Their diamonds are still somewhat rare. They're they're more common, it seems, than in the material plane, but they are still a rare occurrence in the Scar. So yeah, but you would know that there are a number of kind of jewelers that work with.
I can be like, oh, I know a guy, and we can go straight there, right?
Yeah.
Sweet. I'd love to take the most direct path to there, and we'll see what we see on the way.
Fun real life fact. Diamonds are actually far less rare than like emeralds and stuff like that. It's just De Beers has a monopoly on them.
Yeah.
So it's not.
Yeah. Shout out to De
De
Beers.
Yeah. Sponsor the show.
We'll shout
It's
out
not-
anybody.
It's not
Especially
that they're
Jane
hard to
from
find. It's just that they're
Skyfire.
controlled.
Wow.
Jane from Skyfire.
Beers doesn't exist in the material plane.
And they're
Diamonds
everywhere.
are
Diamonds are
rare.
everywhere.
Let's go just have a look. Let's go outside.
Okay, so you head out into like from the cave system, and it leads you towards the spider markets. And you, as you walk out kind of near the edge, you can see that already the landscape of the Scar is somewhat different. And as you kind of step out and look at the larger city, you notice it's quite different. You can see probably the most striking thing is at the base of the chasm, near where the sort of entrance where you originally came in from, through the kind of crack in the massive cliffside. There is a huge stone wolf statue resting at the base. It is massive. It's probably about 350 feet high. And you can see as you look across where the fighting pit once was, that kind of was overhanging the chasm, was gone. There's kind of like remnants of the kind of Champion's Walk is still there, but some of the statues have been knocked down. You can see some of the larger compounds that you are familiar with have been destroyed. They look like rubble. The spider markets, for the most part, is intact. But you can see that there is like a number of buildings kind of dotted throughout that are just rubble. And you also know, kind of like notice strikingly as you walk through, you see kind of moving through the spider markets, you see a number of petch. None of them seem to be wearing bandanas.
Yes,
You see there are a handful of desert giants, but certainly less than before, but there are still quite a few walking around. You also notice a number of stone giants, which you like in your time growing up, letters, stone giants were very uncommon. And you also you see there's a couple of genasi, but like kind of in your immediate view, there doesn't seem to be very many.
Seeing all this, I worry that if there has been some form of uprising in the city, I think, Letters, you might be right that there may be a coalition of our enemies that maybe didn't unite just because of us. They might have united because their former life has been upturned, which means they have little to lose now, which makes them so much more dangerous.
So we'll want to talk to Grumbar then.
Yeah,
If all our enemies are his enemy, that's probably our first stop.
That's
Post diamonds.
yeah.
You also see a handful of minotaurs walking around.
What's up? What's up? How you doing?
Hey.
Yo, good to see you. Hey, how you doing? Fuck, it's good to be back.
Is
Me after quarantine when I get to like celebrities or the Roxy.
And I'm like dropping like fucking like speaking Minotaur, and like if anyone speaks Minotaur here, which they don't, I'm dropping like, no, wait, I don't speak slang because it's probably out of date because Minotaur are meme queens. So I'm just gonna be like,
If a Minotaur life
you drop one in there,
span is
kind of
like
like
20 years, it's like out by a decade.
It's like,
Callie,
I'm
will,
looking on
it's like,
fleek.
do you
Oh,
know
fuck.
what's going on? Like,
Callie will accidentally learn Minotaur here in the Scar.
I will shatter your brain and take the languages out of
can't.
your gray matter
You can't.
and put them in my
You
skull.
can't. You can't do that.
Well, we'll see in 12
You have
days.
the technology.
We do literally have the. Actually, I have that. Sorry. I would love to go to
A
the
diamond dealer?
The diamond
Okay.
dealer.
The diamond dealer.
you know, there is a well-known Petch jeweler. His name is Egan.
Egan.
And you go and find his stall, and you can see him there. He's got kind of like, sort of like kind of rough-hewn quartz glasses on, as he's kind of like staring over like a piece of like a small figurine of a sapphire dog. As he's kind of like tinkering away.
In Undercommon, I
You
say,
lose that?
nope, that one stays.
You lost Orcish?
No, I lost
Infernal.
Infernal.
You spoke Undercommon? No, you don't speak Undercommon.
I learned Undercommon over the course of like a whole fucking...
Oh yeah, right. You can talk to Volketh now.
Volketh, yeah.
From Clack.
Yeah.
I lost Orcish.
Callie didn't lose anything.
How did
I
you
speak
lose a language?
every language
it
in
up.
the Scar.
Willing.
That was
Oh,
my
right,
whole
yeah.
thing. And then I learned that they spoke Undercommon in the Scar, and that was like a pet secret, and I was anyways, I was just like, good existence, which we say because there are no days or nights. That's the common greeting.
God, Lord.
Because good existence.
I'm looking to procure some diamonds. They can be as rough as you like, and I'm willing to pay a lot of these other gems for them.
Well, show me those other gems.
Take a look in this bag.
Reaches his hand in.
Oh, I said take a look there, champ.
Well, I gotta get them out.
Look,
I love this man.
Nappy, you want to keep a close eye on this. Neparada, my good associate. That's your name.
No?
What's your real name?
Her real name?
Yeah.
You're asking what her real name is?
Mm-hmm.
Her real name.
Neparada sounds awfully made up.
Yeah, it would, wouldn't it? That's because it is a made-up name.
Thank you, Ben Schwartz.
I can tell you her name. She
Go
with eyes
ahead,
that shine.
anytime.
She with eyes that shine.
Her name's Allison, all right? Just for fuck's sake, her name's Allison.
Make a
We're
deception
speaking under
check.
common.
Yeah,
I've
it's
heard-
true.
That's true.
Hmm?
Her name is She with eyes that shine.
Make make a persuasion.
That's the
roll.
truth.
You make a persuasion roll.
Letter speaks the truth. The fuck is that? Wait, fuck, it was cocked. Okay, 9 plus like 6? Still 15?
Kind of goes. Does she have gems in her eyes?
No, but she's got a hell of an eye for them.
Ooh.
So
If I see with my high insight, or my high passive insight,
He
if I
does
see
kind of
that,
cock an eyebrow towards you.
I would return, like cock an eyebrow in return.
Ooh.
Kelly's so oblivious here. She just says like she has Yana on her shoulders, like as a child.
He goes, 1 second. And he kind of dips down. You hear some kind of like clanking of gems as he comes back up with a fairly rough hewn diamond. It's kind of medium size. I have this.
look, as far as I can tell, I got about a grand worth of gems right here.
That's
That's exactly what this is
that's
worth.
perfect. I mean,
Yep.
I don't, sure, it's worth that much. Here
Are
you
you-
go.
No, stop it, Egan.
Well,
Focus. Egan, I
you
expect to
said
get...
you'd pay whatever.
No, that's not what I said. I said I
That's-
got a lot
it's-
of... Look, buddy, I'm in a real rush. Nappy?
Sorry, you
seeing,
guys-
Sorry, Neppy?
seeing
Neparana.
that this guy
Fucking stage name.
is trying to, it looks like he's pulling one over on letters. I am gonna grab, can I ask him to put the diamonds down on the table.
I mean, we all speak common. Like, we can just speak common
He
here. I was
kind
just
of
trying
like puts it near him, but on the table.
How much I've seen diamonds. I
Mm-hmm.
generally know how much 300 and 500 and 1,000 gold pieces worth of diamonds looks
So,
like.
so many
This
of us
isn't
died.
this is an uncut diamond. You're used to having cut kind of small diamonds.
Right.
So I will have you make a nature check.
Okay.
Tim, do consider that the one thing Neppy knows is the exact 300 gold piece increments of diamonds. That's actually her
And-
number
Like
one best
fine
skill.
cut diamonds. She's,
To be
she's
fair-
not a jeweler.
To be fair, I did sit and watch 3 Petch cut and quarter all of the diamonds we brought back from the Mother of Chasms cave.
Did you
Okay,
think
make a
about
nature
that,
check.
I had to lay it on the table. I had to
You
lay it on
don't
the table.
have disadvantage.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
What a gift!
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
friends with Petch, so I know.
I've met a pet, so I know actually the
I'm
value
a
of diamonds.
Cleric,
gravel
so-
boy.
A lot of friends who are patched.
It's
Guys-
because I
Friends that are
am
Petch, it's
a
okay.
cleric. That's why. It is going to be an 18.
18. This looks like it's probably about 300 gold pieces worth of diamond. It looks about similar kind of size.
This is great. I'll take 3 of them, and you can take this whole bag.
Oh no, this is all I have.
Well, then this is all I have, and I'm going to take my fucking bag. I'm like,
Okay.
I'm willing to give you a third of this for that.
How about a little bit more?
A little bit.
How about half?
A little bit.
I mean, did
How about half?
Neppy relay the information
Yes.
of her in front of the dude?
I would have like looked at the dude and have been like, "Sir,
Mhm.
do you speak common?"
Yes.
I hate him now.
We are bringing you good business.
Good.
Stop bullshitting, my friend. Please. We
Kind of
would
looks at
like
you.
to pay you what this is worth, and perhaps a little more, but
Kind of-
nothing unfair to either party.
Kind of leans over. Your people have kept my people down for a very long time.
Here's a question. Because it is my tiefling ability, can I still flash my eyes?
You can, but you still look like an Earth Genasi.
The illusion would cover it. The illusion is like a static thing.
And he goes, I don't think I want to deal with any of you.
And that is your choice, sir. That is, we should go and leave this man to his stall.
We don't have time to bicker. Do you take coin?
I'm afraid I'm out of diamonds.
I will give you 500 coins, gold coins, for the diamond.
Oh,
I apologize for the bickering. We don't have time.
I don't have any diamonds.
Guys, it's called haggling. This is what we do here. I'm going to say an undercommon. Sorry about him. Genasi, am I right? Fuck, can't get rid of these guys. All right, you have a good one, Egan.
Yeah.
Okay. Fuck, I don't know that many jewelers. Do I know another fucking guy? Or is it
Perhaps
just
Alim?
Egan?
We could try Alim.
Yeah. You can try Alim.
Okay, but we can't let Alim know that we're us, right?
We might want to reconsider what we look like. I can do it again.
If
Just
Alim
a fucking
also-
bunch of minotaurs, baby!
Alim also knows us, so perhaps if we are in his shop and we perceive that he is perhaps trustworthy, perhaps we drop what we look like and then we leave as Minotaur.
Also, I think it would, because again, it would either be a baby minotaur, or I think it would behoove us to have her look like a petch.
Yes.
I totally unintended letters, very much unintended. That was a bad choice of words. I did not mean to make a pun. I apologize. I didn't even realize I did it until you made that face.
Good. It's fun.
Freudian slip.
We're gonna become minotaurs.
Genuinely, as Adam, did not
So funny.
intend to make a pun.
Yep. No, that's how it happens.
I think it would be great if we could trust Alim, but knowing what has happened to Clack, maybe letting him know who we are might put him in danger, actually. So
I think we
might not.
What about
wanna
Kagan?
disguise.
change now and stick to it.
I think we probably just changed to Minotaur.
How
and
big are
Patch, and
giants?
then
Big.
Desert giants are about between 12 and 16 feet high.
I can't get that bit.
For
Can
how
that
long?
be? I'm sorry. Fuck. No. Okay. Yeah. Never mind.
It'll only last a minute. I knew
Yeah.
exactly what you were thinking.
why don't we just
Just aggressive negotiations. I need diamonds and I need them now.
why don't we go be Minotaur and go see Kargan?
Why don't we be Minotaur and go see this guy?
Yeah, that's a good point. Let's try it again.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna
We
find a quiet
circle
place.
back?
Yeah, I'm gonna find a quiet place, make us all look like Minotaur, except I'm gonna make Yana look like a petch.
Maybe
It's
maybe
not my
not
baby anymore.
maybe not all 6 of us go.
Yeah. I'm
Good
gonna
point.
I'm gonna put my gems into a different bag and
I'm not
shuffle them
gonna
up.
I'm not going to go because he knows my voice.
Let's go in there talking in common.
I think
Yeah.
this was Callie will go in because I
Letters.
don't think she heard him. He heard her talk. Callie will go
Yeah.
in.
Yeah,
Letters,
I'm gonna take a. I'm gonna be in there, but I'm not gonna say anything.
Can I have the gems, and can you say
Yep.
I need to buy some diamonds for me?
I need to buy some diamonds for me.
I need to buy some diamonds. I need to buy some diamonds. Yeah,
Letter-
that works. I can do that.
Finnan, how comfortable are you with this? And Callie's gonna like grab his hand as a minotaur and kind of like lean into him and like giggle.
I'm here for it.
I'm here
can
for
see
it.
the blush through the illusion. Yeah, no, that's cool. Totally
Okay.
cool. Let's go. Let's do it. Not
Letters, why don't we just let the 2 of them go?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's.
Okay. What
The
could go
2
wrong?
of you now looking like
Wait,
Minotaur
wait. Well, no, fine. It's fucking go.
We
on.
got this.
head over to Egan's dice. He's kind of looking down.
hey there. Just looking to buy some diamonds. Do you have any on stock?
Really?
Yeah, we We're making a
What's your spell
jewelry
save
piece.
DC? What's your spell save DC?
Does he get
that would
+4
be
at all?
18. But wait, I don't think seeming.
Yeah, you can make an investigation check.
Oh my gosh.
Inspect the target.
Oh my gosh.
Please let this
People
play out.
just ask for diamonds. Not even a minute later. 2 more people are like, can we have some diamonds?
We're
We're so bad at
wait,
intrigue.
can I make a deception check first before he like is too suspicious?
Because
Like I'm fairly deceptive.
It just
Kelly's
happened.
also very
He's-
deceptive.
He's like
Okay, sure.
immediately
Oh my
kind of
God.
like,
He has to beat an 18.
okay. You rolled a 17.
We're making a jewelry piece. We need some raw diamonds.
You just engaged me.
Wait, if you're
I'm
making
gonna have my engagement ring.
so why do you need it raw?
No,
that doesn't-
my dad.
I can
he
make
always
you
told me
something with the diamonds.
Listen, my dad always said buy wholesale. He was a real like stickler for savings. I'm trying to respect his memory, you know.
Okay, now you can make a deception check.
Can I help him
Now
with the
you're
deception
lying.
check?
That's a 27.
I guess. Well, yeah, Minotaur.
You gotta respect it, am I right? It's
Yeah, sure. Oh yeah,
yeah.
sure. I I have this diamond.
Oh, yeah,
That'll be 300.
about
300
perfect.
gemstones, if you please.
yeah, no, of course. I'm gonna reach into the bag and take out 300 gold worth of gemstones and
Okay.
place them on the table.
Okay.
Thank you. You're a gentleman.
Kelly's gonna like whisper to Finnan, just like whisper to him, and be like, "I want some earrings too."
Uh,
Go off, mama.
you know how it is. You don't have any more, do you? She loves to sparkle.
I love to sparkle.
What?
Do you have any other diamonds available? I'm willing to pay, of course.
Like what? Do you want? What kind of? Did you say earrings?
I
She
would
said
love
earrings,
earrings
yeah.
and a necklace to match the ring.
Honey, do they have to be diamond earrings? That's gonna be pretty
I
expensive.
might have something. Give me a second.
Oh, thank
Do they
you.
have
thank
to
you.
be diamond earrings? Do you want to do this here?
You know what? I'm
Wanna
sorry.
do
I'm
this
sorry.
now?
I'm sorry.
It's
Listen,
fine. It's fine. Just it's fine.
yeah.
It's fine. It's fine.
Thank you.
Kind of disappears behind the thing, and he comes back up. He goes, I mean, there's diamonds in them.
Oh,
There's also some rubies. A ruby and diamond. I hope that's okay.
sweetie.
Nothing else.
Looking at them, do they look about 300 gold worth of diamonds in the
They
earring?
look a little bit less than 300. They look. You're not exactly sure, but they look maybe around 200.
Kelly's gonna be like,
Kind of
"These
set
are-"
amongst the other stones. He goes, it's 400 gold pieces worth of gems for the pair.
for the
These-
pair, and then
for the
300,
pair, yeah.
so seven all up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see what's wrong. Sweetie, does this make you happy?
You don't have anything. Sorry, Elena needs to compose herself. You don't have anything else?
I'm afraid
Like these
that's,
are good. This is it though.
That's all that.
Okay, that's good then. I'll
I
take
give
this.
him that commiseration look of like, I'm so sorry, like I get it.
I'm sorry. I mean, I don't know.
Listen,
He goes,
I really
"Good luck."
appreciate. Yeah, thank you. Here's, and I give him 700 gold pieces worth of gems. Walk out. And as soon as we're out of sight, I just give her up. That was awesome.
Kelly's
You're
gonna fist-
awesome. That was
fist bump.
amazing.
I've dated a few girls in my past.
Cool. Yeah, cool. Let's
Did that
go
work?
see the others.
Does that work?
Did that work? Yeah, that
do-
fucking worked. Excuse
We got the raw diamond for 300, and we got a bunch of cut diamonds in earrings for 4.
Okay, we gotta let you guys take the lead on this shit more often. That's
You-
why.
Yes.
You know that I'm like really good at lying, right? That's
You know that's how I
Yes,
got
so am
through
I.
majority of my
Really?
life, right?
Yeah,
Majority
like
of my life I got through by lying.
Can I
I'm-
have the diamonds
This
before
is
we go any
news.
further?
It's like if I'm the
please?
nephew.
All of you.
I'm
I've lived
awkward.
Always
like
so like
17
earnest
different
and
lives,
vulnerable
letters.
around us.
Yeah, because I like you guys, and there's no need to lie to you. I can be open with you guys, but like for people I want to get stuff off of, it's really easy. It comes
So-
very naturally to me.
For
Why are we
precedent-
learning this now?
I mean, I've lied before.
Have you
Oh
seen
yes,
me in a
Finnan's a
bar?
fantastic liar.
Have you seen me in a bar? Letters, have you seen me in a bar? Before I was married, have you seen me in a bar?
Yeah. Wait. Only barely.
I mean,
This
letters.
is
My
how
whole
I
thing
lived my life.
is illusion and misdirection. I have to be good at lying as well.
I'm seeing you just very poorly talk to women time and time again. And
I mean,
assumed
again,
was
the
your
illusion
natural
blushes. I mean
state.
but that's not lying. You're trying to be. You're putting yourself. You know what? Letters. Okay. He just walks.
See, if that's all I have to go on, like, you don't ooze smooth operator. I'm sorry. Like, I'm excited to learn this. I'm excited to be proved wrong. This is great. I want to go out with all of you and just stand back and let you lie to people that I don't know or care about.
Very bad about it.
I mean,
But we
This
got the
is-
thing. Let's
This
We
is
gotta do
500
stuff.
gold pieces worth of diamonds.
Did
Oh,
we
thank God.
did we have like
Yes,
excess?
goddess. There we go.
yeah,
and
we've got more fucking gems.
We had like excess diamonds, right? Or did we use
No.
exactly the amount we had?
I had 300 gold pieces worth of diamonds before I brought Kokanee back.
That's why when
and then
somebody
we
else
had
went, I was like, ooh, no.
So it's 5, which is enough for
One
Raised dead.
person.
raised
No.
dead. Okay.
It's enough
Oh.
for Revivify if
Oh.
I
With
catch
2
you within a
extra.
minute, or it's enough for Raised Dead if I can't catch you within a minute.
Okay. Whew.
Okay. we
I was
got some time.
worried
We
about
good.
buying the earrings because I was like, I'm getting a bit of a raw deal here, and we might not have extra to make it that extra revivify.
It's okay.
500,
We will
raised dead.
figure it out. Maybe Aline has some. Maybe.
Before we go talk to anybody, I would love to just sort of get the lay of the land here.
Mhm.
In terms of what happened in the last little bit. Are there traders outside of the Scar? Like, can I pretend to be someone from outside of town or anything like that?
Not really. Like, this is kind of the hub. Like, you know that like some of the desert giants kind of roam beyond out into the kind of like the desert expanse. But there isn't like you don't know of another city in the earth elemental plane. You know that there's other kind of colonies per se. Not really where they are, but everything's pretty far flung. It's like generally traders who come, if they're not from here, are from another plane.
Letters.
You're
Are you good at talking to people? I'm genuinely not sure. I don't think I've seen it happen.
I'm not really that
often.
good at lying. That's not really my forte.
Right. Okay.
But I can make it sound pretty good. But
Okay.
if you guys, because I mean, we kind of have to hide our personalities. But if you more lying inclined, I think we should like hit up some locals, and if you can make some conceivable lies as to just how we get updated on the lay of the land here without giving ourselves away, I feel like that would be great.
I
Right?
think the first step in that is figuring out why we weren't in the plane when all of this went down. We would need a pretty convincing story around that. I mean, I found that the
I
best
think you
lies
go
are
like,
based in
wow.
truth. So
You-
we were in the material plane.
You just say we're traders. Came from the material plane.
I would go so
No,
far
we
as to
don't.
say
We
we're
don't plane
adventurers.
shift here. That's a big deal. I didn't know that was possible before this happened. Me, that is. You. I mean, I feel like, look, we go into a bar and be like, oh man, society. How is society?
Are we
Sure.
going into a bar?
I can do
I can
that.
help with that. I can help with going into a bar.
If you
Like-
think a bar is the best place for us to find information,
The bar is
usually
always the
is.
best place to find information, Neppy.
I've
gonna
Alcohol
wanna
is a
hit up-
great lubricant for conversation.
Dude, let's hit up Jungle's conch. Again, this is for information. We're not here to have a great time. We're not here for a
Of
good time
course.
either. We are here for information. 1 or 2 at Jungle's just to see what happens.
Just to see what happens.
Just to see what happens. Just to see what we can get.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do we want code names?
My name
Yep.
is Julep.
Love that. I will be numbers. No, that's dumb. I'm fucking. We'll make up the code names. Let's just go.
I'm Julep.
Julep, great. I love that. Julep, take the lead.
I'll be Barak.
Barak and Julep. Do you want to?
Barak and Julep.
Wait, Kelly's gonna turn to Neppy and be like, "Can I?" No, we got a raw diamond. We didn't get a ring, did we?
No.
We got a raw diamond and
Earrings.
Necklace? Earrings.
Oh, Callie has her own ring. That's fine. She'll keep her ring on. Okay.
Yes. Shall we? To jungles?
Oh, yeah, I
Right.
think we should.
We
Jungles,
totally
how much?
should go to
So you-
jungles.
Make your way through the city, and you kind of get a better sense of a lot of the destruction, and a lot of it you can see has taken place throughout these larger compounds. Seem to be the most heavily hit. You kind of head near the Walk of Champions.
How recent does this look? Like, there's not stuff still like smoldering or anything.
No. There's nothing kind of smoldering. There's a lot of rubble though, but you can see some of it is being hauled away. You can see there are sort of teams of Petch hauling away the stone or breaking it down to move it, along with kind of giants and things like that, also moving larger boulders along with the stone giants as well.
Sorry, letters. Is it common for people to leave the scar and go out into like the greater Earth elemental plane?
No, that's a death sentence.
So that's
Everybody
not a
pretty
good-
much stays here.
So our one option of like why we weren't here was we were on another plane.
I think we were here, and we want their perspective on how. Like, we're just shooting.
What
the
if-
breeze.
Okay, I can work
What
with
if?
that.
What if? Because not to hype us up, but all of us as a group, not like obviously who we are pretty good at it, but what if as a group for our honeymoon, and she's gonna grab Pinnance and be like, we went to fight some sand spiders and now we're back. That's what I wanted to do. That's
You know,
what I
you-
wanted to do.
You can sell. You do the talking. You're clearly good at that. You go ahead.
Tim, to my remembering. Oh my gosh. So the stuff where we freed Groombar happened. Oh boy. Like, where's the Feywild arc in my notes?
It happened a little while ago.
Like over a year ago?
No. It hasn't been that long.
Hey,
Okay.
No,
like,
it's been.
The
You did it
buildings
before.
destroys. Because the first time we went up and down was on our way to Alderwood, which was before like the middle of last year. So it's been like just about a year since Grimbar has been freed in
Yeah.
game.
Ish. Yeah.
Does that make sense? Okay. That clocks. Okay.
Okay. So as you all make your way through the city, the remnants of the city are part of Jongle's Conch is closer to where the Colosseum was. And you kind of like around this area, there was also kind of more more compounds and things like that. And a lot of them are destroyed. You do notice you don't see any Dao in your entire time. And you make your way, you find Jongle's Conch is still more or less intact. You can see there's some superficial damage to the building at the top. But as you go to kind of like make your way to the door, you all feel the ground rumble underneath you. You can feel the quake kind of rising up. You can see dust kind of falling off from debris around you. And that's where we're going to end it for tonight.
Oh, you bastard.
damn it.
Yeah. Well,
Guys,
out.
I
have to-
hate the Earth elemental
I
plane.
hate it so
it's so
much.
bad.
We always
so
go there
bad.
for one quick thing, and it's never one quick thing. We're gonna be here for a month
I have
in
to
real time.
I have to freeze Julep as a character to jump into next time.
I'm obsessed with it. Oh man. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with us tonight.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much.
So what was that special announcement? You said there was going to be an announcement at the end of the stream.
Did I say that?
Oh no, that was the commercial at the end of the
No,
break.
the commercial at the end of
Oh,
the ad break.
Hey.
But now
Talked
that
about it. There was a
now that
key.
you've set me up, I'll run through just as like retroactive Make sure to check out legendcraft.ca at legendcraft.ca on Instagram. They are our new sponsors. We're very excited to be partnered up with them. Make sure to come to our subreddit, which is BlackwaterDnD. Chat, have fun, share like stuff. And yeah, make sure to check out on Monday Chatwater. It won't be Eggwater. That's a thing.
Not until we're together, because
I think Eggwater shouldn't take precedent. Like shouldn't take over an episode of Chatwater. It should just be its own thing.
It should be in its own thing, and it should be
horribly made.
And this is
we can talk about it.
But
we can be socially distant and throw
eggs at
eggs.
I love that.
Instagram live story egg throwing.
Yeah.
Hey, Adam, I played softball for a very long time.
So did
Oh,
I.
I can only imagine it's going to be deep.
I was a pitcher.
You can wear padding. Wear a jock.
No, you can't. You can't wear padding.
You can wear a jockstrap.
But we are only 27 followers away from some sort of thing that we're going to do. We're going to do like silly like releases of things like Sean singing and like just little goals for follower goals. So we are 27 away from 350. So there'll be
What was
another
silly
thing.
about my singing, Adam?
Your singing was beautiful.
Beautiful.
It just
So
wasn't
beautiful.
tangible. It wasn't like a thing that it wasn't a giveaway.
So, guys,
Wait,
to
are
be
you
clear,
saying my
happening
singing
in the future.
wasn't a gift?
Sorry.
It
To be
was
clear-
such a gift.
to be clear for everybody who's still
Let's fight on
here,
stream.
Sean sung our intro today, and you can check it out on our Instagram because it'll be posted there later.
Hell yeah.
For anybody who missed it, because it was magical and
great. It
beautiful
was really
and
good.
intimate.
It made me feel so
Very intimate.
great.
Very intimate.
I felt closer to Sean than I ever have.
And they live together.
That's true.
I hate that I fished for this.
Yeah, you did.
All
Now
right,
that
on
I'm
that.
getting it, I'm like, ooh,
And
throw
on
it
that-
back.
Good night, guys. Thank you.
Good night, you guys.
And everybody.
This is what you should expect on
We're
Instagram.
still live.
We're still live.
We're still live. Keep blowing kisses.
We're still live. We can't stop doing it.
This is why I don't do the goat
Okay, so
scream.
this
I
is-
blow
this is-
kisses.
You're worried about being perpetually stuck in the ghost.
Someone's got to stop our
Sean's stuck.
screaming, guys.
Someone has